New temps.
That's the thing, at least say no, right? At least let the person know.
At least get back to me.
What we do is we use direct hire now, and then when a successful candidate gets chosen, they get an email, and the others all get an email to say sorry.
Oh, is it one of those AI?
Guys are live, eh?
I didn't get anything.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
But I at least got someone that contacted me saying they got
Do we need to put the lights on?
thingy.
Right.
We do. I'll
So
do that.
maybe put it on the screens, or are we going live now?
Oh, we're live.
Oh, okay, we're live.
You can see
Hey!
the fire in the background. Hey.
I forgot my tablet.
Hey, this is charger friendly.
So
Everybody's forgetful.
Nice.
It's charger. Oh, it's not really charger friendly. Never mind.
Oh dear, I must remember not to raise my voice.
Whoa.
Ish!
Why?
Because the mic is very high.
It's close. You don't-
Close.
Oh.
So now everyone can hear us.
so in other words, we can actually just talk normally now instead
Yeah.
of having to scream.
Yeah.
I like the mic being here. It's cool.
They can hear you now. Which before
They
it
can
was
hear
a little
me.
bit tough sometimes.
It's when he was speaking with me. Was the issue.
What's wrong flashing from the heat?
Heat? What heat? I'm freezing my
No,
off.
my jacket is quite hot now.
I mean, you're allowed to say.
I'm
This
just
is
putting this on.
18 plus 3.
Just putting this on the floor.
Ooh, I got 2 nat 20.
Right.
Oh, you just wasted them.
Oh, you did.
Fine. They can stay there.
My dice are actually quite good today, so all 3 of them.
Dragonborn back. So the DM doesn't kill me again.
So let's see.
17, 12, 5.
Killed you once.
Ooh, natural
Twice.
20 on the purple. So I'm not using that because that's already used. A natural 1. Okay, that doesn't matter. 17.
I'm missing one.
Oh, G-skill.
Ah, here you
Cool. I'm just letting everyone get their bearings for the next 5 minutes.
Oh. Okay.
I'm rolling on the book.
That's a nat one. 3 nat 20s and 1 nat 1.
Ooh.
Hopefully I've used that for bad luck and a good luck.
Natural 20.
Oh no. Guys, this
That's
session's
good luck.
gonna be really
It's
bad.
good luck. It's good luck for me.
It's good luck.
We're
No,
using everything.
that's how you pick it
Stay
up.
positive, Devet.
We're using everything.
It doesn't help if you're so negative.
It's already so negative. It's only. You haven't even started yet.
There's no load shedding this week. Yes, April Fool.
That's not nice.
That's not nice,
That's very nice.
Somebody put it on our group now. There's no load shedding this week. April Fool.
Okay. Is everybody ready?
Questionable.
Questionable.
Yes.
Question mark.
Maybe. I'm not admitting to anything. for a
I'm a
while.
little worried about you people now.
Why?
Questionable, you're supposed to be ready.
No,
Think
Don't be worried
D&D.
about us.
maybe.
We're good.
Maybe,
Maybe.
DM, are you ready?
No.
Oh, that doesn't help. How are we supposed to be ready if you're not ready?
You
Go
are the,
for it.
You are
Okay.
the
As
world.
long as you're using your cursed dice for yourself today.
Yeah. Or anything against us.
Yeah.
Yes, please use your
So-
first
Welcome back, everyone, to Lords of Magic
Yeah.
D&D episode 8. I can't believe we're
Why
on
am I
8
saying-
episodes
I'm
of
looking
this
at the
campaign
screen.
already.
One.
Where our esteemed party, who they just need to remind me so I don't get the name wrong. What are you guys called again?
The Obsidians.
The Obsidians.
It's not the Opsies. I made a joke about that and you decided, oh, it's the Opsies now.
We can call ourselves the Obsies. If anyone else does, they die.
So our adventurers group, now called the Obsidians, have found themselves in
Let me just write
some
it down.
otherworldly things happening to them, whether it be nightmares, whether it be all kinds of other fun stuff, in search of some dragons, which is some currency that they are after, a little bit of a treasure hunt. But there seems to be something a little bit more sinister happening, and we do need to retcon something. One of our players does have a particular feat that does see through any kind of magical darkness, which was my bad. So we will retcon that particular thing.
Bipolar. Some days it's winter, some days it's summer.
It can't make up its mind.
All right, so everyone has a coffee. Everyone has got what they need. Everyone got coffee? Grim? You got coffee, Munir?
I already down mine, so we're good.
Oh, so you're good. Okay. So
Sounds
welcome
good.
everyone. We're going to do a quick recap and then we're going to get right into today's campaign episode, which might be a little bit longer. We started just in time. We've had a little bit of technical difficulties trying to get everything set up. But yeah, welcome back. And if you haven't checked out the entire series, it is over on my YouTube channel, !YT. If you want to catch up with everything that has happened with our party. We are also down one Zorbek today, doing some live action roleplay. So he's D&Ding IRL. We are D&Ding at the table. All right.
Look at this size difference. Sorry.
It wasn't her fault.
I love it.
But look at the size difference of my die.
Oh, the die, yeah. Because
Lovely.
if you just say, look at the size difference, I was about to say that's what she said.
Are those you?
DM, go ahead.
Hello?
Go ahead.
So do you have a new character? Look at his face, he's red.
Okay.
We've been here for 10 minutes.
Yeah, we've been here for 10
Should we
minutes.
talk about the discussion in the car on the way back
You guys won
What
that today.
discussion?
Okay, cool.
in Durban with your
No,
father?
stop it.
No, please.
Welcome to Lords of Magic. Tavern.
Oh, we did.
And made
Yes.
quite a few profitable investments and
Did I get
nabbed
any gold?
themselves quite a bit of
Yes.
gold.
Did you add it in for me?
And before that, they had experienced quite the nightmare that resulted in the death of all of them, waking up to exhaustion, lack of sleep. They had been summoned to the Black Tower by Vajra Blackstaff, who had asked them for a trinket of some form of value to try and disperse this nightmarish curse. Upon doing this, they had been transported to a different continent, something entirely not of the plane of existence they are on. And seeing a city in front of them, seeing a war as well. they had been tasked to find a particular tome in a restricted section of the library of Waterdeep. Through some quick thinking, some clever disguises, and fairly decent distractions from everyone, James had managed to nab himself this tome with relative ease, without being spotted or questioned, and had returned with the tome that appeared to have the exact same symbol that they have on their
Volo
right
got the
hands.
tome, man. Volo got the tome.
Volothan got the tome according to the librarians.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be interesting.
Upon re-entering Beverages, they had been taken through a tunnel where a portal had waited for them, and they saw two particular figures. One unbelievably tall elf and one unbelievably short dwarf. One clad in green armor, one wearing white yellow dress. They had greeted you. James, you feel you're there, but you also don't feel you're there. You hear a guttural voice in the back of your head. It's sort of intrusive.
Mm-hmm.
And it speaks to you and it says, "See." And you close your eyes. And you open. And everything has sort of a green mist to it. Very strange. Something you haven't experienced. But you feel strangely at peace with this vision. Again, it speaks to you and says, "See." You close your eyes again. And you open them and you see that boy at the river. You see, as you look into the river itself, the face of your deity, the pact you had made. And it speaks to you and says, "See."
Okay. Not sure what I'm supposed to see, but I'm looking.
You look around you. You see open field, but still green around your peripheral vision. Very sort of sickly, dark green. As you continue to look in the mirror, you see tendrils starting to come out of the river, closer and closer to you. And again, the entity tells you, "See."
So wait, let me get this right. I'm in the black tower, but I'm seeing this.
You're
over
seeing this.
In a mirror.
No. There's no mirror. I misspoke. It's a river.
River.
He's standing there.
Okay.
You all see James like kind of spaced out.
Can I just like poke him on the shoulder?
You can poke him on the shoulder.
Poke him on the shoulder.
Do I feel it?
You don't feel anything.
Oh.
You hear the voice speak to you and say, "See." Very guttural, very like almost omnipotent in your head. You feel it around in your brain, kind of burrowing. You feel your body is yours, but also not yours.
Oh, yeah.
As the tendrils start inching closer and closer to you.
It's like
What's around you? Look.
yeah, I'm trying to see like what can I do? Like, can I move away? Can I do anything?
You feel the urge to walk forward towards these tendrils.
Is he actually moving?
No?
He's just standing still.
You don't see any
No,
of
no, no,
this.
not seeing it, but his actual body.
No, he's standing still. He's spaced out.
Are we in the vicinity?
I am anyway just drawing my swords fully.
Yeah.
And I'm just standing right because I see he's not reacting. I know there's two random people that I don't know in front, so I'm just standing in front of him.
Okay.
Cutting myself as I draw them as well because I have no idea what the hell's going on.
Okay. You
He
deal
might be in a
damage to yourself.
trance, he might be something, so yeah, this is my brother. Yeah.
And so So if I know this is the guy that's giving me my talents or my pact, as you
You
say.
know he's your pact.
Yeah, I'll walk and I'll try and touch.
So you reach out, you feel the tendril wrap around your arm, and start burrowing into your arm.
Oh,
You feel,
no.
you look at your arm and you feel where once was red blood.
And I'm protecting
You
him.
can
Right
see the green ooze forming into you, and it starts creeping up, and you feel like you can't breathe. It's becoming hard. Your vision starts dimming, and you hear him say "see." And as you pulse, all of you see this. His eyes turn a bright green, and you fade back in.
Doing Green Lantern on us.
I walk around
Not the
and stand
movie,
in front
hopefully.
of him.
Okay, I might now snap back.
You snap back.
Dragon face.
You see
with,
me-
a, with a dragonborn face standing in front of him.
I'm literally blocking anyone from actually getting to him. So you're like looking over my
How much
shoulder.
damage did you do to
I took
yourself?
4 damage to myself, but you see my blades, everything.
Make an
glowing.
intelligence saving throw for me, please. Just a general intelligence saving throw.
This is nice.
That's not good. Those
8.
noises are not good.
Your body freezes up. You cannot move.
Huh? Oh shit. Oh shit.
You
Oh,
you
shit.
all hear the elven woman speak and say, "We are not here for war. We come seeking your aid."
If she is trying to charm me, I do have
I'm gonna
advantage
take
on
my
that.
It's not a
stuff.
charm, it's whole person.
Ready to
It's whole person.
smack
That's why I said she's not going to charm you. I know you've got advantage on charms.
Yeah. Fae Fiend Undead. Damn, she's not. I'm joking.
You're close, but
Close
no.
this time,
You're
close.
close. You're very close, but no.
Next time.
Next time.
You all hear her, and she's very soft-spoken. And as she starts stepping away from the portal, she's not all physically there. You look at the dwarf as well; they're not all physically there. You can almost see through them. It's as if they're here by some magical essence, but they're not physically here. It seems that anywhere beyond that portal, that's where they are. And you get the idea this is kind of like an astral projection from there. And you see the elven woman, very tall, talking good 7-foot tall elf, very long ears, long blonde hair that almost goes down to her hips. She's wearing a very long yellow dress, and as you can see on the bottom of the dress is a ream of flowers. On the top where her chest is, also here, ream of flowers, and she's holding a very long, beautifully crafted white staff. You can see on the staff it's made of cedar wood, and you see on the edges faintly carved Elvish language, something not very well known. Who here speaks Elvish?
I think I do.
Double check.
Certain I do, because Elegant is an elf.
Yes,
So yeah.
yes. You should be
Wait,
able
let
to
me
know
just
Elvish. I
check.
believe he should also know Elvish.
Wait, Mom, didn't you choose Elvish for your?
I don't know. Where do I check?
Where's your languages?
Proficiencies and languages. I do speak elf.
Common,
You speak Elvish?
draconic, and Elvish.
Ah, you
Also
speak
Elvish.
Elvish too.
Elvish.
Elvish, you too. I don't believe, and I don't think Zorbek has Elvish. Let me just make sure.
That would be interesting if the dwarf speaks Elvish.
Where would I find that?
Do you have his thing open? Put down the language and proficiencies. Here it will be down. Language.
Common and Dwarvish. No.
Yeah, mine's common and infernal.
Common Infernal. Yours.
Common, Goblin, and Undercommon.
Okay. So the three of you,
Lovely.
you can sort of make out as she starts moving a little bit closer to you. You can make out on the staff it says, "The way of life." That's what it says.
The
The
way
way
of
of
life.
The
life.
way of life. But the life is in a capital L.
I wouldn't know,
Loser.
so-
You wouldn't know.
No.
You wouldn't know.
I was gonna stand there.
She steps forward to you guys, and you feel your body start loosening.
Okay.
And she speaks in a very, very soft-spoken voice. It's almost like music to your ears, how softly she speaks. It's almost as if you can't hear her, but you can. And she says, "We come from Urak, and our world is in turmoil. Unfortunately, the portal that brings us here is not strong enough, so we cannot bring you through. We ask for your aid as there has been prophecies spoken of warriors from another existence to help us combat the return of Golgoth. The lands are divided at the moment. Struggles between all the faiths have divided the continent and has allowed the leader of death to once again try and lay claim to Urak.
Leader of the death? What leader of the death?
Golgoth.
Oh, there we go.
The very deity that sends shivers down his own people's spine. I believe you all have been cleansed of a particular nightmare. And you hear the dwarf speak up, and he now stands, and you see his armors are bright green. You see on his shoulders, instead of shoulder plates, you see pieces of rock, solid rock that looks craggy, muddy, sort of brown, very cracked, but somehow it shines a little bit. You see the faint green aura come off him. You look at his face, and he's got two very, very long braids, almost red, very big mustache, Viking helmet, cut off horn on one side, also very, very green, and his armor kind of shimmers. And he speaks to you and says, I am the leader of the Earth Clan, the leader of the Earth Faith. And what the elf says is true.
It sometimes runs out of ink, so you need to...
We in Urak are divided because our faiths do not align with each other. However, we have one common enemy. Now, I don't always believe in prophecies. I believe in the will of my axe. And you there, dwarf, you look very capable. And you see him speak to Zorvik, and he says, I'm a very capable fighter. Got me helmet over here. That's a fine crafted helmet you got there. But we have forgotten to introduce ourselves. I am Braid Barefoot.
Who?
But you may call me General Barefoot. Braid Barefoot.
But
Braid.
as you B-R-A-I-D.
ID, yes.
Okay.
Braid Barefoot.
Looks more like me to a little foot, I whisper.
He doesn't hear you.
And I just
That's when the dog
And the elf lady goes, my name is Elwyn Lightfury.
YN, right?
Yes.
Fuck. E?
E-L-E-W-Y-N. Light Fury. I do not come here with the dwarf as if we are allies. We are at a peace treaty at the moment, but our faiths do differ. As he said, we have a common enemy, but I also sense you are not strong enough yet for us to get you through the portal. We have been in contact with Vajra since you stepped foot in your city, as they have been trying to find a way to get you mighty warriors through this portal and into our world. It is not a world of your plane. It is not even a world of this particular time realm. But it has dire consequences to all realms. Whether it be Fae, and she looks at you. Whether it be Fiend, and she looks at you. Or whether it be the current realm, and she looks at the rest of you. We know you seek your treasure. And we know you will find this treasure as well.
Otherwise,
Yeah,
it's beer talking.
yeah.
It's literally your beer talking right now.
I think that's the important part. The beard talking. And she says to you all, we know it has been tough already. Golgoth's influence has spread to this realm as well. Be on your guard. And be well. And both
Yeah.
apparitions disappear.
Gone before we can ask questions.
It's like a Luke Skywalker.
Kind of like a hologram.
Hologram, basically, just talking.
So
You know what I
it's
figured out?
you saw as they started talking, the portal started dissipating as that happens, and they don't get more than what they could out there.
Live
As
production.
we adjusting the camera just a little bit there for everyone.
I figured out if we ever had to fight, you would get advantage.
Vaja turns to you
Feet
all,
on it.
Chopper.
and she says,
Let's quickly see if it's picking up good now.
Yeah, looks good.
"Oh, good."
Oh, those are good.
It looks very good.
Good timing.
You hear Vajra speak to you, and she's a little bit more stern than she normally is. You can see she's got sweat down her brow. She's struggled to keep this portal open and establish communication. And she turns to you all and says, "There is a lot going on. We have not heard from Volo in a while.
I knew it. I told him when he left. Tell us where he's going.
You didn't tell us.
Fucking wizards. Actually, fucking.
I have someone that can assist you. As they said, we feel quite possibly there's just not enough energy or power coming from them and yourselves to push you through to that side. We can guarantee you, I don't know what their reward will be for you assisting them. Whether it be saving the world, whether it be monetary value, whatever the case may be for you all. I know each of you have your own personal agendas you'd like to sort out. But you may not get that chance if this is not dealt with.
Who is this person?
Vajra.
This is Vajra.
Vajra.
I mean, the person that can help us.
She takes out a piece of parchment. Which of you want to take it?
I'm not taking it.
I'll take it.
Okay, she hands it to you.
I don't touch the parchments.
You don't
There
have
is an
parchments.
individual called Dasher Snub Beetle.
Names.
Dasher, D-A-S-H-E-R. I wish I was making this up.
These names.
This is legitimately in the book. Snob Beetle.
Goblin.
No.
Wish he was a goblin.
Beetle or beetle?
Beetle.
Oh,
B-E-E-D-L-E.
Oh, whoops.
S-O-N...
Up a beetle.
S-N-O... I can't spell.
Not beetle.
Snob Beetle.
Beetle.
Okay.
Beetle.
It's not beetle.
Kind of like Weedle, but with a B.
Not beetle. Beetle.
You'll get beetle.
Beetle?
Pas op.
Uh-huh.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah. I put away my sword.
She holds on to you. She casts your wounds.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
She...
Where can we find him?
You will have to go back to the docks.
At the duke.
Where are the dogs?
He's at the duke's.
We suspect he's disappeared.
Oh,
and
no.
the last known lead, Chlam, was actually investigating his disappearance.
Where's Chlam?
Yeah.
Always goes back to
Mr. Clam.
just say.
I'm not going back to
Are you guys speaking out of DM or with DM? then?
With DM.
With DM.
Everything we
Where's-
say,
DM?
everything we say is always in game unless we
Always
say
in
it's out.
game.
out.
Okay. She says, Chlam is my most trusted ally.
How do you spell
I have
clown
not-
again?
H-L-A-M.
H-A...
I'm not saying anything bad against him, I'm just saying he seems to be involved with a lot of shit.
H...
It's his
Oh.
duty.
And we always need to go and save him or find him or rescue him, so maybe you need to get better people, just say.
Isn't Clam the monk?
Yes.
I remember he was faking it.
Sure, I've also faked it a few times.
Well, he faked it into my face a few times.
Duly noted. She kind of gives you like a glare, as if to say, what's your problem? He's fended for himself, he's taken care of himself, you're just trying to take digs where you want to.
Yeah.
Is there any specifications we need to look for, Dasher?
There are a troublesome bunch of halflings at the docks that you might have to negotiate with, you might have to rough up a little bit.
I mean,
It's... If you want to get any information out there, it will be your best bet, but we've struggled and we try to keep the peace. There's a lot of rufflings happening with the Zentarum and the Xanathar. The last thing we need is the people of the Black Tower to be involved in trifle situations.
And these halflings are who?
Oh, we don't know. They just call themselves. I don't even remember because they're just not my problem. You'll notice them when you see them. Trust me, they are quite a rowdy bunch, known for making some trouble over at the docks. But they are quite tight-lipped. It seems a kind of how do the young say? Snitches get stitches, right? I believe that's how they act. I don't know.
Snitches get put in ditches.
Is that how they say it?
I think so.
I don't know.
Make a persuasion
No
check.
comment.
Just for.
Ooh, no.
The vet's face in the beer.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, the whole time. Because the beer's right here on the screen.
I'll see.
So that was perfect.
What was that? That was just a no.
Yeah.
It was just a hell no.
that
It was a-
She just looked at you like,
Sure.
okay. For those who are serious about this,
What's the parchment for?
we believe he knows the location of
Take
an individual that can help you find these dragons.
Hmm.
Do note, however, there have been rumblings between the Xanathar and the Zentarum, as you well know. But there's also been recent sightings of drow at the docks. And they don't generally operate around the docks, as far as we know. But I wouldn't be surprised with this murmuring of 5,000 dragons going around that some of the guilds that we have not heard of in a long time suddenly pop up.
Okay, any more questions we need to ask? My brain
So-
is frying.
Is
right
this
now.
parchment gonna lead us to this person?
This parchment, if you show it to them, they will be able to
Okay.
get them the information that I believe you will need. But again, we don't know where he is, what he's been doing. People just say he's been missing, and that's as far as the information that we have.
Sorry, my brain is frying. Show the parchment to
Dasher.
Dasher, we're looking for Dasher.
We need to
Look at
find,
what Dasher-
so we
we
need to
gotta
find
show
Dasher. We need to find those
Need to get-
troublesome halflings.
We need to check with Chlum to see if he knows where Dasher is, and then also the halflings.
Yeah, where is Clum at the moment, Bajro?
He
was investigating.
out training some of the new recruits we have for the monastery. So he's busy doing some training.
At the...
Yes, where you had your training, I believe he's busy teaching. Maybe a little less rough than he was on you. They are quite young, and you are an established student, as we have gotten word from your particular keep. We have to, do the check just to make sure you are on the up and up, just to make sure we don't have criminals walking around. I know we do have criminals, but we don't want criminals in our particular area.
So who did you check about me?
Who are you?
So good.
Question, do you have a fighter at your clan?
Yes, we do.
What is your fighter's name?
My memory escapes me. It's been a long
Plum,
day. Maybe speak to Plum. He will be able to assist you with that.
Hopefully it's not another beatdown.
But
Actually-
just as a side note, I do believe that the particular drow in question are from the Emerald Enclave. But
What are they doing
they
here?
have not been seen for, I believe, in the last 50 years. And you two would know this, that the Emerald Enclave was a particular guild that were more assassins than anything else. And they kind of dealt with more of the richer people's
Yeah.
troubles.
Yeah.
So taking care of those that have information that could potentially oust some of the higher ups. You two were kind of like sniffing around, and you found out quite a bit of the information. That's how you kind of got your hands on a couple of the little things that happened after they took care of it. Zorbrek has
That
no
makes
idea
sense.
who the Emerald Enclave is. Despite being here, he never really meddled in those kind of affairs. You two would know, since you two have been meddling in affairs that should have gotten you killed, but somehow you're both very fine. So you guys know, as a shock for yourselves,
Okay.
that to see drow
Or to see it
All-
outside
all-
of anything.
all of a
is
sudden-
weird.
coming out of the woodworks, or at least the rumors of there being drow. I don't know if that would pique your interest, but this is particularly pertaining to you two. You know that if the Emerald Enclave is involved in something, it generally means this is serious business.
Can I ask, the Emerald Enclave, are they normally on the rich people's side or on the poorer people's side?
They go with whoever pays them.
And that, of course, generally is the richer people.
That's the
Okay.
richer people's side.
So for me, I don't like that. Cool.
Contracted assassins.
Yeah.
They're mostly assassins. You know they've dealt with like smaller things as like a cover up front. Actually, roll for me a history check. Both of you. You can roll advantage or one of you.
Roll. Yeah. Yikes.
13 plus. Sorry, I am on my tablet here. You said history, right?
Yes.
My history isn't that great, I don't think. Then on my tablet here, so it will take a bit longer for me to actually find my stuff.
Yours is your
Mine
history
Shevan.
is,
Swap it out.
+4.
Ah.
Yours is a +4. Actually,
Got it. So 13 to
and
that
you
is
actually have
17.
advantage on history checks.
Roll again.
I only have advantage if it pertains to Faith Fiend or
Yes.
Oh.
Well, this does not, unfortunately.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, still,
Oh, no,
13 plus 4.
no, Drow's close.
So-
Okay, so 13 plus 4 is
How are we
17.
wasting all
17.
these 20s?
And
You-
Crim, what did you get?
Not good.
Okay,
7.
He's not
17
good.
is fine.
Okay, so 17. It's a bit iffy, as you guys have not dealt with that particular information for quite a while, but you do know that it is quite strange for the drow to be around the docks, as they are generally more in the city and have somehow evaded a lot of the guards and places that they've been stationed. They are really good, but the Emerald Enclave, as far as you two know, are a myth.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
And then as I think of that, I'm just quickly, you mentioned fighter. Why is that? I'm just curious.
I need some training. You can come with me if you want.
I mean, I don't fight with fists though.
I can teach you other things.
Wow.
I can
I
teach.
mean,
I
Sure.
can count.
sure.
They might just
Well,
teach you
Asha
how to
just
be a
stands
better
there going,
stance.
Oh,
Technology
I thought you were talking about other things.
Does it
Oh,
pinning involved?
Zorba's like, what other things are you two gonna get into?
Ask him. Apparently he's got different ideas.
Is there pinning
know.
involved?
Kind of punches you on the shoulder. I didn't take you for that kind of person.
I'm just gonna smile and say, is pinning
and I just pull
involved?
my hood a little bit lower.
So you turn a slight
He's
shade of red.
he's still a wee
It's actually
lad.
purple because it's blue and white with a red mix. So it's actually like going from the bluish white it goes to purple.
James, what's your facial expression at the moment? Just to
Clear blank.
he's just
Yeah, he's
James just stands there like this is normal for
I'm just
for him.
gonna snicker because
He doesn't think we're funny.
And I'm just sitting there grinning, or they just see these dragon teeth grinning and one eyebrow up looking at them.
I just say softly, just take a breath.
Marsha kind of slightly smiles, kind of wipes the brow off her
He's
eye
like,
and
why
she
am I
says,
dealing with these people?
we will try and get word to Volo that you have met at least some of the entities of this realm. I would advise please stick together. The charm will only really work if you stay together. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee you safety from this nightmarish incident.
does it switch when we are apart and then come back together?
I do not know what will happen.
Ew.
My advice is anytime we've done these kind of things, generally people tend to stay together just to ensure that the charm is more effective that way.
No.
But if you are strong and capable enough on your own, then by all means. But in my experience, it's just better to stay together. There's what do these young ones say? There's strength in numbers, I believe. Yes.
Vaja, just so that a few of you guys also understand why I've been a bit hesitant on this stuff that's happening. I don't like when people push me in directions that I don't, that's not my choice. That's happened to me before. I'm in this forsaken realm, not being part of my choice. So when things happen against my will, against me wanting them to happen, and I don't know what's happening, I generally don't like going along with them. And I look straight at Vajra so that she understands that. Sure, I know I say a lot is about money, but also a family of mine, and I look towards James, like his family might be involved with some of the factions going on here. We saw some of the bakery stuff happening. And I get other people are relying on us and heroes and this and that. Honestly, I'm not strong enough for that. Maybe later. But for now, I do have some priorities. Yes, a lot of it has to do with the dragons. But it also has to do with looking after family. And figuring out why certain things are happening to people that I care. So it's not just always about money. Money helps. Let's just put that out there. But when people are saying we're chosen ones, we're this, we're that, and I haven't survived any of the last 3 fights, even though they've been in my head and this and that, you know, if I'm not even strong enough to do that, I'm not going to jump into something that I don't know. Maybe when I'm a bit stronger. But for now, there's a few things that I can control. And that's looking after family. Trying to figure out what the hell's going on in the city. Trying to figure out what's going on with Volo. And they might be connected, yes. But baby steps. I've seen too many people jump into things that are over their heads. And then we never hear or see them again. And I don't want to lose more people in my life. So that's all. And then I look at Roger and I'm like, and one thing that I am going to say is if people get forced into things that they're not ready for, you might not find me.
Your destiny is your own. You can, of course, choose not to be part of anything that is happening.
I just don't want to die. My destiny
is entirely up to you. But do not mistake your role in something that could be something that, as you said, protecting family. Your family might not be around if you do not play your role in particular things. Again, it is not something forced. We all make our own destinies. We all choose our own paths. Some of you forged through hardships. Some of you forged through family. Some of you forged by the fires of betrayal. Whatever the case may be, if you are serious about protection to those closest to you, whether it be for money, whether it be for fame, fortune, whether it be for family, sometimes there are plays greater than we don't understand. I agree, you are not strong enough. However, strength is gained by those willing to seek it. Strength is gained by those with the will to want to better themselves. Strength is gained by those who have a goal.
Okay. On that note, do you know where we can buy magical items? Because once we get these dragons, I think we could buy some magical weapons.
There is a particular store, and you do know about this. It is up in the northern part of Waterdeep. It's one of your richer areas, but there is an enchanter there that sells particular weapons, particular things, but they are going to cost quite a bit.
Question.
Yes.
Do we know what race Dasher is?
Dasher's halfling.
Enchanted weapons after we get the dragons.
Dasher's halfling.
Oh, he's a halfling.
James.
Okay,
Enchanted
that's
weapons after we get the dragons.
Sure.
halfling.
Then we might be strong enough. Always like some magical items. Okay, to the docks. Thanks for drop by. To the docks.
Do we not want to get information from Clam about what he knows?
To Clam?
Clam.
I think let's go for Clam.
To Clam. To Clam.
To
To
Clam.
Clam. Oh yeah, that's Zolbeck. I was about to say, Tarjo, you're not part of us.
I don't know why are you getting involved. Why are you here?
Elves.
Elves.
Oh, she knows. She knows what it is. So you guys all go down the stairs, down the spiral, and the doors actually open. So where you had your training, you see Clam standing there. There's a good 4, 5, 6 students kind of like standing together, and you can see where Clam is busy training the techniques that he taught you, just in a much less violent manner, going through the motions and teaching the breathing techniques and how to control where you hit, how you hit, and what you do. Clam turns his head, you can see the beads taken off on the floor, and they're actually quite heavy, and you can see still shirtless, all the scars on his body, shaved head, growing a little bit of hair on the face here since you last met, which is strange because he was fairly decent. You didn't notice after getting your head caved in that he actually is starting to grow a little bit of like a Van Dyke goatee.
You weren't
type
checking
of
him
thing.
out.
No, she wasn't
No,
checking.
it's
She was getting her
like
ass whooped.
Coughing up blood.
And he reaching and says, Nadara, welcome, friends of Nadara. How are you?
Friends of the
I'll leave this to you.
Oh, great. Are you okay? Roger sent us. She said you might know where we can find a dasher snot beetle.
Yes. She did send word. You would have to go to the docks. I believe she handed you a piece of parchment.
Yeah,
Yes.
we've got that. Do you have any other information we know about the halflings? But
Oh, they are very tight-lipped. And since we don't resort to violence, we've left it in capable hands of one such as yourselves that prefer the path of violence.
so
Is there anything that the halflings actually would like that we can use as a bargaining chip?
I've dealt with these particular types of individuals. Money generally goes a long way in persuading people. Sometimes, and again, we don't do that kind of thing. But intimidation does help. I mean, you do have a dragonborn and a tiefling in your midst, as well as a particular individual that can change their appearances when they need to. So we will leave it in your capable hands. But I sense there's another reason you are here.
yeah, Roger said you know of a fighter that we can contact. Not monk fighter.
Yes. Give me 1 second. You'll see him walk off, and the students are like, you see them sweating in the sands everywhere. You see some of them cut up under the eye, much like you were. So they definitely had a bit of rough training. You can
Wait.
see they sparred a bit.
They sand?
They're sand.
I'm just gonna avoid the sand at all costs
Okay, so
because
you,
of what happened in my training.
okay, so you
You
go
just
back.
sort of back.
While he's away, though, James, like, I know we've been speaking a little bit about, the ivory hand and the Obsidians and stuff. Should we quickly ask him to get like face masks, with, like a white
Yeah,
hand
we
on
might
them, and then we could just quickly do that.
We
and
might
then
need to.
when we go to these guys, then they see like these very scary guys with like this white hand, like face mask on them.
I hear
then
you.
We can be very intimidating, and then they don't know who we are, because if we do kill them, I don't want it to come back to us.
Or the
Because then-
tavern.
Okay, wait, am I far enough to hear this?
You left.
You're
Okay, now.
You left.
no, I'm talking to you two because yeah.
Yeah,
You
I
ran.
decided, I was like, no. One
So,
sand.
what do you guys
You're
think?
like,
Can we
don't
just
go
set like a
too
quick
far.
mask? It could be cool.
I don't
It
think
could be intimidating.
Plum will have things, but we can ask him. We can go
You
to
might
his shop.
know who has.
We can
Otherwise-
ask where we can go get materials.
Because
What's
it should be
that
quick to make. It's just like a quick little face mask with a white little painting. Who here's good with painting?
Why are you looking at me?
Let me see. Hold on.
I'm not looking at anyone. I'm listening to the story.
Do you?
Just take your hand and slap it on you.
What kind of a skill would that be?
That could be fun.
It's dexterous.
That could be fun.
What skill would that be?
Dexterous.
So
You'll
right-
probably be one
Robert
of the
pipes up and
best.
says, I am not good with
What
painting.
is texture?
But
What is texture?
Slapping.
So
slapping,
your
yes,
dexterity-
that I can do.
dexterous.
Who am I slapping
Plus
today?
3 on dex. What are you? Plus 3 on...
That's fine.
Plus 4. Okay, so you can just put like a handprint on. So we just need like a piece of cloth. What do you
Yeah,
guys think? Like a
nice.
black piece of cloth,
Yeah.
which we can just
And we have
wrap around
white
and
paint.
then wipe
Silver
it.
has white paint.
We do.
Yes.
And
Well, we
then
have anti-dye.
Like
well,
really, a dragon born with a white piece of cloth over the face?
It's a black piece.
Okay, black piece of cloth.
Aye, but you look good. Maybe it'll get some of that those lizard features hiding.
The lizard people again.
Where's Clum?
Have you returned yet?
Starts coming back. It's like, yes. So this particular fighter, you will find him in the Thieves Guild.
No one has
west-
noticed I left.
West
we noticed, we're just leaving you to your
west of Winterdeep. You'll see there are two particular guards that you might have to interact with. One particularly tall, dark-skinned individual, quite burly. His name is Rupert.
Aww.
And the other one is a half-orc female, also very light-skinned. I can't recall her name. I've only ever dealt with Rupert, but I know she is there. They may make you do a trial before letting you in. I'm not quite sure how they work in that particular part of
And
the
you
guild.
can't
But
give us
there
a
is-
recommendation, like a letter from you to Rupert?
Well, I can recommend to Rupert. They still have their guild rules to follow. So whether I can recommend you, you still have particular trials that you would need to face. If you are looking for, particularly for your particular skill sets that you are looking for, they will unfortunately make you do a trial. I don't believe it's a fairly difficult trial, but it will depend on what they ask you, obviously. But I have sent word to Rupert that you will be on your way. So whenever you do it, it's up to you. But the fighter you're looking for is... Give me 1 second here.
I'll join you on this one.
Yeah.
You still owe me whiskey, so I'm staying very close to you until I get it.
Oh, now it's drinks too.
Rhaegar. R-A-E, little apostrophe, G-A-R. You'll see him. He's got very particularly distinct features. He's got one tusk just protruding, half orc individual, fairly burly, but very well versed with both his fists and weapons, shockingly enough. It's very rare to find those kind of fighters that aren't hired help from other guilds or across Winterdeep, even out in the rest of the
And
continent.
uses weapons.
Oh yes, he does. He does. I believe he's very proficient in swordsmanship. So a fairly accomplished fighter. One of the best that Winterdeep has to offer. If you are looking to perhaps look in a different way, if you're not intending to move forward with monksmanship.
I'm doing both. It's just
It's always good to...
widen my
It's always good
horizons.
to broaden your horizons. Is there anything else I can help you with?
To the dogs!
I'm good.
You over there. Hi.
Yeah, why are you?
Why
over
are you
there?
not?
It's sand.
What's wrong with Sand?
No.
Maybe she doesn't want to get beat up.
Let's just say my training was a
He
bit.
starts walking to you because you're fairly far.
Let's just say my training was a bit involved with sand. Lots and lots of sand.
But you passed your training, did you not?
Sand.
Have you ever been on the beach?
You're not there.
You're not there.
You're not there. What troubles you?
I got drowned in sand.
But you're not drowning now, young one.
Sand.
Is the sand hiding something else?
No, it's just sand.
Interesting.
He's trying to be
Hold you
so-
by the hand.
No.
Make a strength saving throw for me, please.
Do I see Plum trying to pull her?
You see Plum holding her hand.
Okay, I'm just gonna get closer.
Hold on.
I'm still a little bit like, this man beat me up.
Make a strength saving
Really
throw.
to get like
D20.
Just give me a reason.
Give me a reason. I'll get you. Got back up now.
12.
12 plus.
Where's my strength?
I think
Strength
you're going against
modifier.
the monk.
Plus
not
1,
much.
so 13.
You feel him grab your hand.
Did you just chuck me?
Make a strength saving throw for me.
I don't have strength!
Make a strength saving throw for me. You make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
for
is
me,
he
please.
throwing her
Yeah.
towards
Okay,
her?
okay.
14,
Okay, 14.
Okay,
Dexterity.
please.
A 16.
Okay,
16
so
plus what?
you
Nothing.
gracefully you feel in your heart. You suddenly correct yourself, and you feel the flow of the sand as you fly through the air. More surround you in more of a calming manner. You hear in the back of your head Anuba say, "Trust me. Trust her." And as you as you open your eyes, you see Nadara standing headstrong, and you suddenly start applying the stance that Ham did when you were fighting, and you feel yourself steady, and you feel the hit of this tiefling, and you feel your teeth.
My teeth? Where's my
Yeah,
teeth going?
You feel your teeth grit as you hold her, and she's fairly heavy, and you can feel like she's fairly well built.
I'm just
She's
gonna
like
wrap my legs
very
and my
strong.
arms around
You feel her like grab you almost like a bear hug style, and you hold and you start sliding back, and your foot is about that far away from the wall when you stop. You feel your muscles kind of tense. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage from the tiefling. And Chlam yells, "Good catch! Your training paid off! And now you're not afraid of sand anymore. Well done!"
I'm just gonna grip it and say, how do you feel?
I hate this place.
I have no good memories
You
of
two
this
just see
place.
this. You two just see there standing. It's kind of like a comic strip.
Just like,
All those students are standing there. They're going, "Yeah, yeah."
That's actually very funny.
One's standing there with their mouth agape, like, and they kind of look at you, and then they look away.
don't miss.
They've like fallen in love with you at the
I
moment.
have a tiefling in my hand.
Yeah, you have a tiefling in your hand, and they look at you like how you caught them, and they're just like,
Like, do you understand?
I'll get down now.
So much bigger than you.
Thank you.
she's quite heavy. She's quite a bit bigger than you.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, get down now.
She's a monk. She's strong. She doesn't care. She's
But
like,
monks don't have fuckle strength.
Zorvik's like,
I have fuckle
Dex.
strength.
"Damn, can you throw me
Dex.
like
I
that?
have dex, not strength.
okay, you got
That
muscles.
looks like fun." You
push
see
ups like this.
her being humped halfway across the stadium into her arms, and they just stand there. This is what you saw. And you hear Chlam just say, "Nice catch! Your training paid off!"
So I just run up to Chlam, but I stand and I'm. Is he taller than me or shorter than me?
No, he's shorter than you.
Shorter than you.
And I just stand down and glare down at him.
I'm gonna-
Nobody fucks with Fina.
Yes, that's
Would
exactly.
you like to fly too?
Yep.
Guys, can I just shout like, don't tempt him? No.
You don't hear it.
Okay.
You're on the other side.
You're
No,
on the
because I
other
saw.
side
No,
of the
because I
building.
saw her going towards him.
No.
Nothing.
In the time
Okay.
that you got thrown, you're still holding her. You started walking.
And you have to run across
Remember,
the sand.
this is all happening
No.
in
Now
a
you
short
have to
time
walk on the
space.
sand, 'cause I
No.
can't
Would you like
carry
to be
it.
thrown too? I can make sure
Yeah,
that
fuck
she
off,
catches you too. This is all training to get over your
I have no
fears.
strength.
I just
Your
roll
Majesty.
my eyes at him.
So he speaks to you out of earshot. He speaks to you out of earshot and says, "Your
No
Majesty."
strength. Monks don't have strength. You're dead.
How do you know? How does everybody know? It's supposed to be a secret.
My
It's
highest
the worst kept
is
secret
my
when
wisdom.
your horns give away everything.
Oh,
17 plus 3.
I need to go and find a place to cover the horns.
I do have some information for you
I know.
after you have
Wisdom and charisma.
That's why I haven't.
after you have finished this particular task for Varsha. I need you to come and see me.
Constitution
There
is
is
12 plus 1. Intelligence is
some
14 plus
information
2.
that I
Wisdom is
feel
17
might be
plus
helpful
3.
for you.
Charisma is 16 plus 3.
And I give him a discreet nod.
You see Plum start walking to you, like holds his hand out towards you.
Are you off? Or am I still
I'm
holding you?
off.
Okay.
I'm just standing
I
there.
thought I was gonna have to like shake his hand like this. Okay, grab
It
some.
says, kind of clasps you in like a kind of like brother like grip and says,
Note yourself, don't fuck with Club.
"Well done."
Thanks. Just coughing up a little bit of wind.
And I'm just standing next to James, eating popcorn that I found somewhere, just watching all of this happening.
What's popcorn?
What's my
Yeah, what is actually?
It's like sweet corn but popped.
Yeah, that's put inside of this new thing that it's like a little steam pot that actually pulls up pressure.
Yeah.
It actually explodes. It's kind of cool.
Oh,
But if you don't let it explode and you just let some of it actually comes out, the pressure pops corn-like things, and it's very soft and it's nice, especially with
sounds
butter.
like it might like go with some lard or some salt.
Yes,
Damn.
anything fatty with that is great. Great.
You want popcorn?
You guys are the worst, I swear.
Where's your popcorn?
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
so,
let's have some popcorn.
so what are you guys doing?
We're
To the
finding
dogs.
popcorn.
Chat, enjoy the
Thank you.
ASMR popcorn. By the way, have luck, thank you for the raid.
Yeah, me.
Okay, back to the game. So what are you guys doing?
Before we go to the dogs,
It is, I will say, by the time you guys have all done this, it is about late afternoon. Because you guys did not wake up that early.
Sure.
From your nightmares and
Oh,
things
the
like
clock.
that. So it is starting to get a little bit late. So just be aware of that. So just be careful, you're heading to late afternoon. It is going to take you a good hour and a half of walking to get to the docks. As you do know, the docks are quite far
Sure.
from the Black Tower. So it'll take you a while to get there.
Before
And
we
you
go
must
to the
also be
docks.
aware that the Night Guard are very much aware, and they're not allowing a lot of people on the docks, especially during these times. So
Okay.
just a word of caution from
Thanks.
Plum, just to relay that kind of thing for you.
I think let's go and get some cloth. Then we can go back to maybe not the tavern tonight. Maybe my place. We just get some nice little markings on the cloth, like with the white hand thingy, and then we can go tomorrow morning because we won't be able to go to the docks now though. It's going to be too late. They won't let us.
When are we getting our coats?
We got them.
You got them.
Oh, did we?
Yes,
Thank you.
your coats were gotten.
Thank you.
You have it.
Yeah, no.
Methinks we got smacked by load shedding.
What are we off?
My laptop's saying 5 hours remaining, so yeah.
Yeah, no, but that's
we're
why.
fine. We're fine. Don't worry. I'm just relaying that the world here has a blackout.
2 hours.
Okay,
So,
cool. So
I
you
think
guys, what
let's
do
go
you do?
find let's go find some cloth.
Yeah.
Good black. I mean, we're the Obsidians, right? So a good like black piece of cloth. We can go and then just like have white paint and just like a white full
okay,
marks across.
But the problem is, we are very noticeable.
Yeah,
I need
people
to
are
change
dumb.
this.
Here's a
And I
coat.
show my horns.
Your
You have
horns
a
are
coat.
fine. They blend in.
Mm,
It's only certain people that can see your horns.
okay.
The thing
Only
is,
certain people.
you have your coat that can go over. It's the face parts that I'm really worried about.
Yeah.
So we need to cover this, especially for some of you. Because if we can cover this front part, then they won't really know who we are. And again, if we kill people and the city guard sees us, and then it traces back to the Black Tower because it's us, and that's why with the Obsidians, for all the good stuff, for all the bad stuff, we go with the nice little markings.
We have a business.
It can be cool.
We need to protect.
Agreed.
Okay. So on the way back, we're gonna stop at a fabric place just to buy a big piece of.
So
black
it'll
cloth.
be the same place you guys went to last time. Place we just stormed in and got the cloaks. So you.
So am I wearing my cloak now that I put it on?
Did you put your cloak on?
I don't know. I wasn't there the last time. I was there, but I wasn't
Okay, but
there.
you can tell me now. Do you have your cloak
Okay.
on? Yes or no?
I'm going to get it at.
No, you have.
No.
No, you have it.
I've got it
have
on
the,
me.
You have the cloaks. Are you going to wear it now?
I'm going to put my cloak
Okay,
on.
so your cloak is on.
Yeah, I also have my cloak. It's the inside. If
My
I
horns are like.
if I flip my coat inside out,
Yeah,
it's like
your,
a very
your horns
fancy
are
looking
your horns
coat.
are fairly.
And that's a
your horns
rough,
are fairly
rough
long.
cloak on the inside.
Fairly different too.
Yeah.
What color was my cloak?
Dark. Wasn't it dark?
A dark cloak. Okay, and you guys off to the material shop to go once again spook the poor owner.
Walk in. Hi, we're back.
Ah! You know, there's a thing called knocking.
And then I stand at the door and I go, knock.
You
knock.
both are
Thank you.
knocking
You
at
may
the
come
same
in.
time.
How may I assist you all today? You see the old man like understand there like it's getting a little bit hard to breathe with all the just sudden barging in type vibe carrying on. But he said, "Yes, how can I help you? Wait, you got cloaks from me last time. How can I help you this time?
We just need a big piece of black cloth.
How big?
That big.
Not that big. Like.
I was like,
You see me and him literally doing this exact same thing together.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a.
Let's get a little extra in case there's mistakes.
So
Like give us a one by
put
one.
your hand here. Put your hand here quickly. James.
1 by 1 meter.
No
Piece of
fun.
cloth.
And your other hand on top. Put this hand there. This hand.
You see him
there.
disappear while you guys are busy
There.
doing this? He brings out this whole roll and puts it on the table like
Okay,
measure,
to make it
And I'll take it a
easier,
1 by 1.
we need
measure.
make it easier.
He's not paying attention.
Okay, he's not paying attention.
He's put the roll
What's
on
the
the
other
table
one?
and he says, measure, take what you need, and then pay me. He's still busy, like as you can
So
see.
it's a roll like
as you
this?
Guys, what you didn't notice is when you opened the door, he was busy arranging some of the cloth and material, and it all came crashing down.
Oh, lovely.
So now he is like kind of peeved off.
So
Sorry.
this about this big, yeah?
The roll.
The
He's
roll.
asking.
Oh no, the roll's that long, and I'd say it's about that
Okay.
that long, that wide.
So I'm
It's
just
like
gonna go and I'm gonna look at everybody and I'll just go like shh, and I'll start custom cutting it for people already.
Just
It's a straight cut.
Just
with my
wait.
sword.
No, I've got a dagger.
Cool.
Okay, so 6 pieces. Zorbek puts it on. His beard like kind of hangs out at the bottom. It's like, hey, this is some really cool stuff.
Maybe we should just
Is
put
that
his
my
beard
beard?
upwards and
Tuck it in your shirt.
I'll just tuck it in.
tuck it in his
Like
He
this.
like kind of tucks it in. Like,
Tuck it the other way inside of your
Other way.
chest plate.
Other way.
oh,
Not in here, out here.
Giant piece.
like
This is-
takes his
Garlic.
beard out again, like sticks it back in his chest plate.
I got another whole bag.
So you guys cut the pieces.
Like really black.
It's really black. Like,
Do you have any white paint? Just any random white paint?
give me a second and like takes
It's
this
just like
back
a
and he
pot.
puts it back and he kind of rummages through the stuff here and brings out this kind of like
do have to
little
go pick up
like
the
little clay
permanent
pot
white.
type thing. You see like on the edges the white has like kind of come off. It's fairly old, but the paint still goes. And he says, "How much do you need?"
Not a lot.
Thanks for the pot.
Hello.
Oh,
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to ask you for 3 copper pieces for the cloth and 1 silver piece for the paint.
I'll just go. Ping. I'll shoot it to him. I'll pay for it, guys.
Okay, 3 copper pieces, 1 silver.
All good.
Thank you. If you need
Goodbye.
anything else, knock next time.
I'm ready.
He's gone. Thank you. Zorba's like, I will make sure. And he's still got like the mask on, and it's kind of like put on backwards, and now it's like kind of like he's got a little like black mustache and things like put on backwards. He's having the time of his life.
Okay.
Zorbek is having the time of his life.
I've taken mine off, by the way, and as everyone exits, I'm just like, just take it off. We don't want to show
Takes
people.
it
I didn't
off,
put
puts it
mine
back
on.
Mine's in
puts it
the
back
pocket.
away. You hear the shopkeeper go, puts everything back on the shelf. And,
I
the
open my
rest of us
coat
hear
and I've
that?
got all
oh, you
these
do?
Pockets, yeah.
pockets
Like, you
inside
all
that
hear
I'm
it.
Go back to the
stashing
door
my
now.
stuff in.
Yes!
Let's go.
Said Mark.
Well, we've given up the rooms in the inn because we need more space, so we're heading to my place.
Yeah, we have to. They can't stay there.
We gave up our rooms.
Yeah.
Yes.
We needed more
We got
space in the
attacked,
inn.
kind of.
You guys made a
Because-
a lot of money the last time. So Matilda said that they do need more building space, and the more tenants there are, the more money you guys make. You guys walked away with
I didn't
I think
get the
600
gold.
gold each last
600 each.
Yeah, but we
Oh,
gave,
okay.
it, we
Gold
gave it
each.
for
Yeah.
renovations.
time, and then you gave it back for renovation.
Okay, so I didn't
no
get
gold
any
for you.
You
gold.
didn't get any gold,
Lost
Okay.
it already.
but you still made 3,000 gold in that night. And
We made
Matilda
good
handles
amounts.
all of the expenses and handles everything else.
thing
So
is-
anything you get from her is pure profit. She
We
handles
just
all
need
of
to
the
go and get
expenses. Yeah, you need to go get her.
But we've also told her safe everything inside. The thing is, everyone was having their own room, and we can rather rent those rooms out.
Yeah.
You have walk into my house, whatever you want your room.
And the
You
body
have a
was
room,
split
and the
in
room
the
is however
time,
you
so-
want. So, if you want your room filled with lizard people stuff, and I look at Robert, but you know I'm joking. No. But like you know
Did
I'm
you invite
joking
them?
about this because it's not.
Did you invite them? Was it because of what I said?
Yes.
Zorbek, you test my patience.
I am sorry. But did you invite them?
They're
No!
not, they're not allowed in my house.
Ah, okay.
My house is relaxed.
I like you. I like you.
This is a theme. It's just a theme, Zolbrick.
So your room in my house will be
Lizard people
whatever
Kind
feels
of theme
comfortable
is
for you.
that?
His house can theme.
So, Zobrik, when you go in and you think about a nice room for yourself,
Let's just show. Let's just show.
go. Let's
easier.
just go. Because the last time we all just sat there. So let's go.
It's gonna
We
just
go
be
to the
like a
house.
You
beer
guys
ale
start walking.
infested.
And
That's going to
at-
cost me a lot of
at
money
this
with
time, you
Zobrik
guys
staying
know-
there.
So at this time, you guys know that they are preparing for the next festival in Winterdeep, as it's starting to get a little bit colder in the region of Winterdeep. So they're starting to prepare for the winter festival coming up to celebrate. You know, they've got a very strange religion here in Winterdeep, but they celebrate the coming of winter, the starting of a new season. The fisheries are going to become much more lively because the fish start coming more inland instead of
Waterdeep,
out. Waterdeep, yes.
Winterdeep is coming to Winterdeep.
So you guys know that the streets are starting to become a little bit busier. You see a few new stores coming out. Not so much a fishy smell from where you guys are leading everyone to the home, but you see quite a few baked goods. Again, something that catches your eye, James, is gallon. A little bit more frequent than you'd like to see. But you see, there's quite a few
We'll have to
stores,
get that
gallon
sorted out,
bakeries.
yeah.
They've got quite a few bakery things put out there. The smell is actually quite nice. You see quite a few stores. You see a lot of kids running around, little half elves, elves. It's a very inclusive city. See, quite a few diverse races and cultures in the place. You see non-binary individuals, females, males, transgender individuals as well. So it's very Waterdeep is one of those Waterdeep is very one of those places that's quite inclusive, except for cultural center. Besides Dragonborns, you don't see very many, if at all, because
There's only 2 of
what
us
happened that you know of.
Yeah.
So yes. So you guys start walking away. It is about coming to about late afternoon. You can see the sun starts setting, and you walk up to your house. What do you do?
So as you walk in, I'm like, okay, so
you're walking straight in. I'm doing your usual perimeter check.
my house will, well, actually true. So that is actually very true. Sorry
See,
about that.
I
Sorry
gotta
about
make
that.
sure.
No, sure.
So are you guys gonna help him do a perimeter check?
Sure.
I know what to do. I'll just do
You
that
know
as
what
usual.
to do. So you can roll at advantage for it. Do an investigation check. You're actively looking for something. I'd say perception, but you're actively looking for danger.
2 and 11.
It's
But
not-
no.
but
The
it's
11
fake,
is plus.
it's fake.
Plus.
Hey, it's fake.
They're good. But I will just.
You already rolled at advantage, but
Yes.
it is fake. See, I finally gave him his faith in undead.
That's fine. That's still going to be a 14.
14. Okay, so you guys do the perimeter. Nothing really stands out. You can see where the skeletal remains were. They disappeared, basically complete from the last fight you and James had. You walk into the house and you all see something very different, and I'll let him explain, because for each particular individual it looks very different.
So inside of my house, if you walk in, generally, I know the last time we just came in because we were very rushed, but at the front door there's like this wall of weapons, like very fancy weapons. You see like halberds, you see rapiers, you see scimitars, you see staffs. It's not magical weapons, but it's a wall of weapons from all around the world, as well as like nunchuck kind of weapons, more fey-like weapons, throwing darts, daggers. But it's just like as you walk down the hall into the main like living area, on both sides it's weapons and armaments pretty much. And you see, as I walk in as well, I take out my scimitars and I put them right next to the entrance of the house. So they're generally always there. This time, it changed from rapiers to scimitars. I see the rapiers are a lot higher up, but I just put my scimitars back on the wall. And I kind of get rid of a lot of my protection, my knives, my everything. I just start putting them. And as I put them, the wall kind of just... It seems like the wall makes space for everything that I put down. Because it's my house, I feel very comfortable, very safe in my house, and generally there's a warning whenever something happens which will bring my weapons back to me. So I'm like, if you guys want to store your stuff here, if you need them, the house will make them readily available for you. But if you want to feel a little bit more comfortable, I know Zorbek didn't feel as safe the last time that he was here. The house is meant to make you feel safe. It is always watching, but it's a house.
And I'll look to Zolbrick and I'll say, okay, Zolbrick, you see this room to the right?
Take it.
I want you to think about your favorite things and how that would look in a room. So close your eyes, think about your favorite things, and then walk in.
He's no longer paying attention to you.
He's like...
He's got his eyes open and he's thinking really hard.
He should muster.
Oh shit.
Oh shit, doesn't...
As that's
It's not
happening,
bad. It's not bad. It's a straight 16. So Zorbeck walks into his room and you all see this. So the house allows everyone else to see what everyone else is also thinking, should they allow to do so. And Zorbeck is a very open individual, allows people to see. So you see, he opens this room and it's fairly simple. It's a fairly simply well-made place. It's a little side table where you can see a bit of ale, big keg sitting there. You see on the side of where his bed is, he's got a little axe stand there for his weapon, so you can put that there. Little armor rack so you can put his helmets and things on there. Little candle on the side, and that's just it. It's got just a nice little snug little white carpet, very, very dwarven in its craft. It's very well hand stitched, very furry, that kind of thing. Wooden floorboards, wooden kind of room.
I just look
very simple.
Just look at him as like I expected more, and I just walk out.
As everyone else is, I'm like, guys.
He's still like, as you said, he's still not looking because he's still thinking, and then he's like,
We all just looked up.
you hear this buzzing in the house, like, and Zorbek's like, there a bee in my place, and he like charges in, the door slams closed, and you just hear the crashing and banging. He might be after a mosquito.
To the rest of you,
And
pick a room on the side.
As he says that, you see from Zorbek's room, it opens up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms all in a row like that, each with like kind of different doors, and it's very strange to see that kind of thing happen. It's almost like your mind can't handle it, but it also feels safe in a way. It doesn't make you feel like you want to throw up.
I'm gonna take the furthest room away from.
You're gonna
Zorbek.
take all.
Before you do that, let me just explain, because picture what feels comfortable and safe to you. It's your room. It will adapt. If you guys want food, drinks, the house should make it available. But I'm just gonna put a little on the side, like one of the mantelpieces. There's a kitty that appears. I'm like, please just put a little bit of gold in there because it costs money. So alcohol, beer, whiskey, it costs money. Just make sure we just keep it top. But you guys, it's a safe space. The house will generally give you a warning and a feeling if something is wrong. With enough time, the house can't really defend a lot. Sometimes it can. It's weird. It's weird. But we generally should be kind of safe here. And you can feel comfortable. However that might be.
Zorek's door opens and says, "Where's the ale?" And you see he's plowed through his ale already.
Okay. Make yourselves at home. And I'm just going to sit in front of a big fireplace and just sit back, relax a little bit.
Zorek's gone up
Just
to the
take a glass of
to the
whiskey.
kitchen.
That's
By the way,
that's all of a
as that's
sudden.
happening, Zorek's gone up to the kitchen to go rummage for ale because he's already told him where the ale is. So Zorbek has already put in some money into the kitty. I want all of you to describe to me your room. Describe to the audience your room, please. So whoever wants to go first. I've already described Zorbek's room. You're also going to describe your room. So whoever wants to go first.
At the end.
Or we can have them think about it and then the next session.
Wait.
And they might not know.
Does anyone have an idea, or do you want to leave it for the next time?
Mine's a very, very simple. It's basically just a bed. That's it. Like just a white bed. Like a white linen bed. Simple.
No lights, no nothing.
Nope.
So mine is
Don't
at
need
the
lights.
end of the hallway.
Okay.
Go ahead. You
I'll
go first.
take the second furthest room away from Zorbek.
Well, I'm not on the side. Mine is at the end of the hallway passage. Is mine.
Okay.
So you guys are on
there's
the
a door.
wall.
If you look on the passage, there's a
Yeah.
door
As long
straight
as
there.
I'm
That's it.
far away from Zorbek.
Well,
and he's
you'll be
snoring.
quite far away from Zorbek, and if you need to, the
Well,
house
you can imagine
further
a noise
extend,
cancelling.
so you don't have to hear his noise.
Just imagine noise cancelling.
Yeah.
I actually just instantly think, and all of a sudden it just muffled, and you don't hear Zorbek anymore. It's out of the room.
Padding. My room will probably just be a mattress in the middle of the room, and then can I have a window?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's just a window and a mattress. Nothing else.
The window overlooks we're on the top of the cliff, so you have a very nice view there.
Yeah. So
Looking out
just
over.
natural light and a mattress. That's it. Your
Anyone else?
turn.
So my room's got a massive fireplace with a fire always burning. And then there's this rug in front of it and this massive chair where I just sit in front of the fireplace, and bed on the side. Not too fancy, but a lot of Viking style things, because that's this kind of things that I like to collect, and all these collective things and that. With a big symbol of a dragon above my bed. But dragonborn, fighting a dragon.
That's interesting. So DM, this is a version of like what's it, Lehman's, not Lehman's Tiny Hut, but the Magnificent Mansion, except you can't move this around,
Yeah.
etc. So it's a kind of version of that.
Yeah.
Am I correct in that?
Yeah.
So that's what will take on that aspect
Yes.
with a little bit of
Yes.
fame mixed in. Okay. Just for the people watching on stream that know D&D and like the Critical Role guys, like that Magnificent Mansion that they could always open up.
Okay.
Except ours is static.
Okay, so I'm thinking.
Interior design.
Interior design thinking. How do you like it?
Tiefling tinking.
Tiefling thinking.
Tickling, tickling.
That's a shirt. Just saying.
So when you walk in, there's a massive stained glass window from floor to ceiling.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah. And then on the sides, bookshelves. And then a little, like a big enough bed for like 3 people by the window, like a love seat. And then the bed will be on the side, facing the other wall.
No, he's just checking the camera angle.
And then it faces also small little fireplace, cozy little, got little cushions on the floor, little table. Not much, but it's comfortable. Sort of like an elvish architecture type thing.
Let's be honest.
Nice.
Hmm.
Cool.
I'll go back to mine because I've got a nice picture to go with it.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, so the bed is a 4-poster,
Yes.
and it's
Okay.
got this material hanging down on the sides of it. And then when I said above the bed, it's got a picture of a dragon fighting the dragonborn. And then above the fireplace, you've actually got a set of dragonborn horns coming up. Okay.
That's very
And
legal.
all these-
That's cool.
Yeah, and all these furs and all that all over the bed.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay.
So my room is, if you open the door, I kind of like later on I go very like I actually go in very quickly, but it looks like the Pharaoh. You kind of can't see the ends. It just looks like it goes on for forever. It doesn't, but that's just the way that it looks. It looks very. There's like these little fairies flying around. There's sprites. There's light motes and dust motes like floating around. So for those of you that might have like caught a quick glimpse, it looks very surreal and confusing. But for me, that is hope. That is safety. That is, part of the Pharaoh. It is very.
Hey,
It doesn't kind of make sense.
there you go.
Is that yours?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks.
So it looks like there's trees, there's everything, but around where the bed is, it is a massive, like, probably all of us would be able to be on that bed, with stone markings all around and celestial script and elvish script all entwined that kind of like goes back to the Eladrin heritage, because this is the bed and the posters of my parents' bed. And how I remember that how that used to be, them having, being a whole city and, in a castle, and our whole heritage going all the way back to the primordial elves. That is my connection with them. So it's taking kind of my parents' room, or specifically the bed space and all of the markings around the walls and everything, but taking that and putting it in a Fey forest kind of setting.
That sounds very cool. Fancy.
Nice.
Cool.
Evening's yours.
It's like, okay, so everybody's got their.
Taste.
Who's good at painting? I'll ask.
She's good with her hands though.
Can we, like, and it's like, so let's see, like, who's got the smallest hands? Is it
Who
like
has
you?
the smallest hands?
Definitely not the dragonborn.
It's between you and
Zorbrik?
between you and Zorbrik, I
But
think.
Zorbrik
'Cause
is
we're all
thick.
tall. Yeah, he's like thick. It's like yours looks better than his.
I've got long fingers.
Sorry, Zorbrik. And then
I want those 4 fingers shown on the mask. For me.
Like the
So we're good.
okay, so he wants to show
Put up
you.
my mask quickly. Put up my mask. I'm like, yeah. Quickly put your paint and put
So,
it
like,
here. Put it here.
I'll,
So
I'll get a table ready and I'll like put the pot down and I'll get like a plate and I'll pour it.
and I'll hold it here while he's doing that, and I'm like, hit me.
nicely soft.
Okay, so make,
I'm going to gently.
He's going to
make a
I'm going to
general,
gently.
make a general charisma check.
So it's not dexterity. That's what we're choosing.
Dex.
Yeah,
Dex.
make a general dexterity check for
Totally
me.
a dexterity.
Just a check.
Does she get advantage
Plus.
because he's helping her with everything? That's what we're doing. All
Yeah,
of
I'm
this?
like helping with the.
I'll allow it.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you,
I'll
thank you,
allow it.
thank
It's
you,
like a
thank you.
team effort. No,
It's
no.
gonna be plus.
60.
Okay, good.
Okay, yeah, no, you don't know the word gently so well.
I do.
But you kind of like
I
put
do.
your hand in the
Dexterous.
paint and kind of just, it's gentle to you. To you, it's a little bit of like one of those like, okay, wait, hold on, okay.
She needs to make sure the paint
okay,
sticks.
It was slow.
But it sticks. It was slow, but
So
you
that doesn't hurt.
no, it didn't hurt. But it's like kind of like how you push someone's face away like that. So for
Okay,
you, it's
enough,
gentle, and he's
enough.
like, oh.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, mine's gonna be special. Okay, I want you to go like this, and then dip your hand and go like this, but on the flat
Okay,
surface.
again.
So she's doing
Because
a
now you're doing something different.
bird
You
symbol
remember-
straight on the middle.
And you can.
And I help. And
And I'm also
I'm
helping, and I'm just holding
he's
it
helping,
out.
so- I don't know why you're doing it, but this is hilarious.
Advantage, yeah? Okay, so 15.
Okay, 15, same kind of thing. She puts
No,
it
this
in.
is on the mine's just.
Okay,
like-
so yours
yeah.
is on there. So you
Okay, that's at
push,
least nice.
I was like,
and you hear the sun.
Oh,
Again, you're gentle to you, and the 15 is really good.
That's
The
you need a
table
pressure.
just where the cloth is, just because, and as you lift, there's a nice little crack. But you see it fixes itself, real nice.
Rubbing
You, in your head, hear the house kind of like tell you, please don't do that. Okay, next.
so thanks.
Zorbek's like,
thanks.
Zorbek's like, I want you to punch me. Hit me in the face.
So in other words,
Like,
it
He
will
wants
be
a knuckle
this.
out.
whole
like that.
fist.
That's cool.
Whole fist. He wants you to hit him in the face.
Just punch him. Just
So
punch him.
now,
You can take it.
now you roll an attack.
Well, I get advantage because
You
he's
get
telling me.
advantage because
Yeah,
he's
yeah, yeah.
taking
He's
it.
taking it. You can move him.
Is that a natural 20?
She's critting. Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so
That's when she hits something.
that's a
She really hits it.
that's
I
a
mean, it will be an
No,
honor.
she can check it. She can check
that's an
it.
unarmed strike. So that's 1d4 plus 4. So roll 1d4, add 4, and then double. So roll 1d4.
That's a D6.
That's a d6.
It's a D4.
It's
It
a
has a round curve.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You get very unique dice, peoples.
Oh, she. Okay.
Pretty cool, yeah.
So that's 14 in
That's
total.
really freaking cool.
14
That's
total.
very cool.
All right.
I'll show chat.
That is really cool. I like it. And by the way, I use D4s for everything, so I might actually get some of those.
They're very
Because,
nice.
well, I only use them until level 7.
Because I don't like
but yeah.
these triangles. Oh, very cool.
Okay, so you all see that
I like
Zorbrek
my
has got his mask on, and she
Someone
puts
is
her
funny.
fist in the paint and just
That is really cool.
cold cocks him square in the jaw. You see him stagger, fall back down, roll over a chair.
It's like, yeah, whiskey!
Like- Yeah! You kind of hear him put his jaw like kind of back in place. That was a good hit. Look at my mask.
Let it dry, let it dry, let it dry. Let it dry.
Okay.
And you just hang everything
Oh
up
no,
so
there's
so long
quite a
till
bit
you
of
dry
paint,
properly.
but as you hit, you can see a bit of paint splatter like.
Yeah,
on
but
your-
it looks cool.
Yeah, but
But
that
it
would be
looks
like
cool.
this.
It's like looks
with
like,
like a drip
knuckles
down.
over here, kind of drips a little bit there, over his face.
It's like an
kinda
imprint,
yeah,
like
it's like an
glass
imprint,
punch.
Like you got, it's very Zorbrek. Okay, who's next?
I'm just gonna dip my own hand in
Okay.
the paint.
Fair.
After looking at Zorbrek,
I'm just gonna side eye this and it's just like shit, no, right over my face with the cloth on, not without the cloth.
Yeah, with the cloth. Yeah, with
So
the cloth
make,
on. Yeah.
make a general dexterity. Yeah,
It's a
make
dex
a-
check.
dex.
make a
It's
dex check,
Yeah, we're doing this too.
Yeah.
but
You're
not,
not
at
talking to yourself or convincing yourself or well, no one's helping you.
So
That's the
no
problem.
one's,
That's why we were helping each other out for
no one's
once.
helping. So you kind of like put it on, but you go a little bit high.
Oh
It's
no.
just like the palm.
And it's just like this palm on the mask, and the rest of your beautiful blue face is like white now.
Does it fit?
Want to try it again? Just turn the mask around and try
Just
again.
start,
maybe.
yeah, like you got a
Try
second
again,
chance.
Try again.
Okay, so they're helping you, so roll another
Yeah,
dex.
they're like-
Okay.
You're putting paint on her face.
She's already covered.
She's already covered her
covered.
face.
I just help her. Like, she goes like,
Image.
she goes like, "Huh!"
So now it's like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because
So
you have your
you're
finger
gonna-
marks on your face, now you have the palm marks, and you actually have the whole
Face,
print
yeah.
on your.
Exactly Urakai.
I was about to say exactly
You got
Urak.
with the thumb cut out
Now
because you
roll
turned
again
it.
instead of advantage.
What's the advantage?
It's the
Okay.
wrong way around.
Yeah.
Natural one.
So natural one and what was the
And
other
what
one?
was the first one?
6
Plus Dex plus your Dex.
6.
Zero.
Oh, so
So
zero.
Dex
Okay.
0.
So you guys help her, and she's still kind of like it's a little bit dark. She's like, shred some really cool paint. So you get more than a palm on the mask this time,
I was like,
but
Nadara,
you get more paint on your
please.
face.
we'll do it gently on the table. And I just go,
Guys, please, my house has feelings too, please.
like, I'll go through my
Sloth.
bag and I'll look for like a black
Okay,
shirt.
I will say you can cause prestidigitation to remove the paint and try again.
Okay, it's like, I
cleans
was like,
Just let
I
it
just take it away and I put it on.
What
so
I'm
that-
just gonna.
so
Now
what's
we're
that?
doing this
Full on
softly
hand.
here, guys.
Urukai,
Okay,
palm print.
okay, so
I mean-
roll a
helping
dexterity
me.
check.
I'm
He's
helping you.
I'm just gonna sit there like.
I want to be gentle.
And I press the digitation
You're
in the
gonna try
face.
and be gentle.
Thank you.
19
Okay,
plus
that's
so
good.
this
4, that's
time-
23.
Just like
Okay,
that.
so you want just the
Just
same
Just
head
like
on the
from
front.
here.
Even
Yeah,
if
like
15,
that.
16,
So
yeah,
from here,
19 plus.
Okay,
Gentle.
so you're gentle, you put it on and you slowly put it on, you don't hear a creak.
The house kind of like gives a flinch, and then with that flinch, it actually gives a nice.
Yeah, but it's like that. It's exactly what it said. You feel the table like kind of like bend inwards, just like please, and then slowly go back up, and he's going,
Don't break the table, don't break the table, don't break the
okay. For you,
do you
Miss Valeria?
I want that.
Okay, so like this.
That's
So are you,
awards.
are
So
you,
like
down.
that
The
down,
teeth.
so
Yeah,
it
down,
looks
okay.
like sharp teeth.
Teeth.
okay,
Okay, cool.
so
I'll
are
help
you
again.
doing it?
So the teeth will actually be
Are
like
you
here.
doing-
I'll take
Okay.
I'll
That would
take
be
it.
this
cool.
for
and
you.
I'll-
That would be cool, yeah.
And I'm helping.
So
That would be cool.
complicated.
You,
It'd be nice if it was
No,
like
okay,
nails
so
attached to
you-
the really
That's
sharp.
a one.
you
the
feel
20.
this little kind of flower kind of like hold you on the shoulder just to be like there, because they can see you sitting there being like all sad. His house is like sees that you're a little bit sad, so comes over with the flower. and just,
No,
like,
she should be
pats
happy
you.
now. We gave her a perfect one.
Okay, what did you roll?
I rolled with advantage, and the one was a natural 1, the other one was a natural 20.
Hey!
So now you figured it out. You
No,
are
that's
completely.
Second
So
one.
yours looks the best out of all of ours.
You are completely.
Finally,
in zen.
something
You
right for
feel
me.
your
It's that.
creativity flow, and you take your training and you put your fingers in, and you put it beautifully on the
My
mask.
man.
This time the house does not flinch. It sees the absolute beauty. It looks
Nice.
just like teeth. You all now have masks. Zobrek's like standing there in the back. He's doing it. Ah!
I just hang them up all to dry.
And then I'm like, Zobrek, let me show you something. And then where everyone's rooms are on the right. I
Getting houses
actually
now.
go in, all of a sudden there's a door in the middle of the left side of the hallway. And I open it up and I call you as well. And I'm like, let me show you guys something. And it opens up into a training area, which has like punching bags, which has dummies, which has cool training stuff where you can actually like practice in the mornings. You see the same weapons that were on the hallway inside are here. And they're like the exact same ones with the same ornaments, with the same everything.
Can I like stick my head in and outside just to check if it just moved or did it stay
Should be the same. Those weapons you can't actually
Like
take out of the
duplicates.
house though.
No,
Because
no, no.
they're inside of the
Yeah,
house.
they
Am
look
I
like
right on that, right?
duplicates.
Only you can take weapons.
So I don't know.
They're the same.
Nice.
They're the same. And I tell you, because I see you looking at, well, do I see her looking at that in my
You see her
perception?
looking at it?
I'm like,
I don't
same
see
weapons.
deciding it.
Same weapons.
Okay.
And I take one off and you see it disappear there and then
Whoa!
I put it back and then it's back there.
You see,
That's why you
this
always have
look
your
of excitement on the tiefling's face, just like this is
This is so cool.
So if you guys want to wake up early, if you guys want to practice, if you guys want to train,
We can actually train while when we eventually get to that fight. Or what he
You can.
tells us.
and Zorbreak, no training when you're drunk.
Ah. You see him take his ale and goes off to his room just to.
So are we allowed to use your weapons to train?
If you'd like, yeah,
Okay, so the house allows us to do that.
I allow you to.
But it just does not allow us to take them out of the
Yes.
property.
You can't take.
Can't take them out.
Okay.
So, case in point, only he can take weapons that he's been assigned. He cannot take just any random weapon out of the house.
Okay.
So, if he wanted to take a Morning Star, he'd have to equip it, and then the house would give it to him. That's how that would work. Otherwise, if he grabs a random Morning Star, it'll disappear out of his hand, and he'll be weaponless.
So if we ever get any magical weapons, if we can just store them here. A good place to keep them.
I thought that was a little piece of popcorn you were about to put in your
I
mouth.
haven't gotten popcorn.
Cool.
Oh.
While we're talking, I just want to feel the house. Does the house feel okay after everything that has happened? So as
Your natural 20.
before I go to sleep, because I don't really go to sleep, I
You
meditate.
definitely punch the best.
But as I do that, I just want to skip to that part of the night.
I'd say
For
you're going
me,
to make
it's a
a
lot.
religion check.
It's a lot.
So anyone want to do anything else? Because I'm going to bed.
Sleep,
Okay.
sleep,
Sleep. So I go to my room and I go and I sit on the bed with Faye around me, with everything, and I just want to, again, as I do every night that I'm here, try see if I can contact the Fae. Can I feel anything with it and how the house feels?
Make a religion check at advantage because this is pay.
Faith in undead, yeah. A critical roll,
Come on,
guys.
come on.
And purple because there's purple motes flying around me the whole time. Natural 20 on the purple.
So many natural 20s today.
Yeah, I like it.
I have a
I'm gonna die now.
I mean, I know nothing's really going to happen. It's just that feeling.
Staying
So-
alive.
As you start communicating with the house and you start immersing yourself into this realm,
I'm giving CPR again.
you start to feel a deeper connection. Much deeper connection than you ever had. You focus on your form that gives you the strongest connection to the thing. You start feeling the ancestries of your bloodline start speaking. But in a way, only the Fae can. And for a moment, you feel the wind of the Fae brush up against you.
Do I smell it?
The smell of moss, trees of flowers. You hear the buzzing of insects. You hear birds, unlike any you've actually ever experienced. And then it all disappears.
That's it.
But you feel maybe, just maybe, with a little bit more,
One day.
you're starting to get
One day's one day. Cool. And the house feels okay. Nothing off with the house. House is doing okay.
the house is wary.
Good.
You feel that the house has become wary of the situation and is more tense and on guard than it has been since your time.
There. We'll be okay. We'll be okay. Cool. That's it for me for the night.
Yeah, I just try and
I'm
sleep.
already asleep.
I'm gonna go passively pray to my deity and then go to bed.
I sit in the fireplace and make shapes in the fire.
That's cool.
Make a religion check for me.
And then the
Fuck
roll
you,
for
purple dogs.
Reja.
Ooh.
That sounds like a good.
That's very bad.
Plus religion.
Was
That'll be plus 2.
So 6 plus.
6 plus 2, so it'll be 8.
8.
You find it a bit difficult to communicate with Anubis
Why you
based
do
on
this to me?
based on what has happened lately.
Mm.
But you kind of sort of steel yourself and you believe he's heard you.
Okay.
You're playing with fire.
I'm playing with fire, so in the fireplace I'm actually making shapes of animals and that.
Done. SAST, yeah.
And that's when I slowly
Yeah.
just calm the fire down.
So with the training that you received, being in touch with this individual you've made a pact with, you start getting the notion that you can control flame.
Mm.
As you start playing with the fire, you see you can manipulate the way the embers burn, manipulate, and start thinking, I can control fire. Could I use it to amplify my own fire? These are the kind of ideas that start playing around.
Anybody else?
Nope, well,
Then I
that's it.
just fall
I'm
asleep
sleeping.
I know it is.
in the chair.
Comfy.
Is Zorbreak doing anything?
Zorbreak is snoring,
No.
but you guys can't hear it. He's snoring the day away, but the Antler has made it so that none of you can really hear him snore, but he is passed out on his bed with his arm and his leg over. He's passed out.
So all asleep.
Before that, I just want to just actually wanted to talk to him and just before we go into the thing, as we're like all walking through the things, James, we need to figure out what your mum, your family name, what the hell is going on with that? I'm saying this outside of earshot of everyone else because I'm just being straight with you. What's going on there? I do not like it. We need to get that sorted out, like as in now.
I'm past that.
When I went in I went in disguise, so she couldn't recognize me, and I asked about it. And then she mentioned it's just the boss has taken a liking to a name,
Nah,
and she got a promotion, and they want to push it forward. I find it odd,
nah.
because she was just a baker, and my father is just the clerk for them. So I don't know why one of the richest families in the city is pushing our family name.
Can I be honest with you? They're using it to extort money, to make money without. Dude, I don't like this at all. We need to get this shit sorted. And I mean, we can ask the group, we can be a little bit more open with them if you want, but otherwise.
I'll say for now, let it be. It's if I see foul play, then
Like it.
yeah, if we see foul play, we'll start taking action. If we see some weird things with the name or my parents, then we'll take it from there. But for now, let's focus on getting to the docks and
Okay.
yeah, see if we can track down this strange person, halfling.
Yeah. Just let me know if we need to go kill someone.
I just laugh exactly like that.
See you tomorrow night or tomorrow morning, but and then I'll go into my place and then everything else happens. Morning time! Woohoo!
You guys find yourselves for the first time having a comfortable night's rest. See that the charm has worked.
Thank you, DM.
And with that being said, we're going to take a 15-minute break.
Okay.
And we'll be back at 1 o'clock. So go grab yourself some coffee, go grab yourself some popcorn as we head for the second session where we're going to see where the Obsidians are going to go in the morning.
Fight
See
some
you just
halflings.
now.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't have family. He's my family.
I'm pretty much like that with Fina.
Like regardless of how good or bad someone is, your family's your family. You protect them, which is why.
We are live.
Cool. Hi. It's funny. It says the
talking
broadcast
about-
you're watching us ended, but I'm like seeing myself wave. Hi.
You made an appearance.
This is so damn good.
Boter met lekker brood, dis altyd lekker.
Yes. I love the salt in it.
Ja, ek het dit spesiale Madon vletjies op.
I like it.
If I could, I would eat the whole loaf.
Very quickly.
Oh, it's very nice.
Like speed. Who hasn't had a cupcake?
To the docks.
Here's mine.
I'm gonna force you guys.
Malal, what I can do is I just need to get the dimensions for what the cameras show
Yeah.
fully, and then I can quickly whip something up for us because I've got Canva Pro, so the overlay on the D&D stream. So we've got the four.
No, you have it.
I already have two.
I'm sure.
Yes.
Eat.
Please.
I
Okay,
will
welcome
eat.
back, everybody.
Never say no
Everyone
to
is
chocolate.
getting their places sorted.
So I go eat.
So once we've got all our places, coffees and things sorted, then we'll continue. In the meantime, get yourself some coffee, get yourself some popcorn. Please share out the stream. Helps out a great deal. If you haven't told your friends, family, your puppies, or anything to follow, please follow the stream for more D&D content. And if you'd like to catch up on previous episodes, exclamation YT, that's for YouTube. You can catch all 7 episodes of Lords of Magic.
Now 8.
Now 8. Well,
Now
we still
8.
have to upload 8. I gotta go download 8 today. So yeah. And how are we doing today, chat? While we're waiting for everyone. How still shows Diablo? I'm still busy with Diablo. Y'all can just go check there. There is a playlist there for.
He was trying to persuade me to buy it.
You were supposed to buy it ages ago. I'm not persuading anymore.
I'm gonna.
I think it's going to be fun.
Have you bought it?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
quite a while ago.
obviously.
What a
Yes,
stupid
you buy it.
question.
There's a reason why I wanted to get the PC done before that as well, so you could actually play.
Anymore.
Play the Necromancer was so fun.
That's
I
sad.
had the legendary
Enough time.
effect of the corpse explosions with the blood
There's
mist,
nice
so I was
laptop
just running
compliments.
around with blood mist that had such a low cooldown, permanently
So the
invulnerable.
gaming laptop is not
Everything
gaming
was
laptop,
exploding around me
it's
while
a
watching
production
Critical at the
laptop.
same time
Which
because
is
I'm
why
still
I
busy
bought it.
catching up on the season.
But obviously.
So I was playing Diablo, just killing everything, running around.
I get nerfed.
It's going to get nerfed.
Yeah, for better noise.
To a certain extent, I think the invulnerability will get nerfed, but not the actual effect. Because, remember, the drop rates for
when
the
you play the New
legendaries were
Forest game,
extremely
let us
high.
know.
Like Diablo
It's very fun.
is
It's
your
very scary.
spells and your everything is strong,
I've never
but
played
everything
the
goes
first
about your
forest. So
legends.
this is the first forest I'm playing. It's the second one.
See, I would disagree.
Russ and
that
I
it's
enjoy
supposed to be
playing
about the
together, but
items.
we
It's supposed to be about
scare
player
ourselves
choice.
with shitless.
Yeah, but you can keep on grinding, and then whatever item you get, you can completely respec for that item. That is different to Path of Exile. Path of Exile does not let you respec.
No, they,
So this way you can change depending
We
on
got
what items
smacked
you
by
get,
the
and you
big
can
guy.
play around
He
with multiple
one-tapped
different
you.
builds, and
So
that's
then
what
we
I like.
woke up and there's
I love
4
making the builds.
fingies.
That's what I love doing.
Those Mona
But now what
dudes,
happens
the
if you
white
don't get
ones,
the
were
legendary
tied
you
up.
want?
There was 3 of them.
So what
I'll
I do
follow
with
you
my
again.
my Diablo builds
I think
is
we've
I do
gotten
it
into
without
day
items.
11 now.
Give the best builds possible without
haven't played
items,
this
and then
yet.
if you find items that help,
No,
like
it's
the
fucking
Frost Sorceress one I
I
did,
think it's fucked.
found
We'll
a
find out what
legendary
they are,
item that
actually.
gave me plus 65% damage, increased damage to chilled or frozen target.
So,
And I got
first-
another item that lowered
It was
frozen
a
orbs
small
cooldown by half. So here I am spamming frozen orb.
they look like something like a
Remember,
bouncy
that is why Diablo,
Like
why you
BGT
can
or pop.
infuse items or
Find out later
imbue
what it
items,
is.
why there's, you know, you can actually
into
add ruins to it, add things to the items, because it's a lot more about item builds and combinations of those.
So you get an idea of
With
Yeah.
Path of Exile, it's your massive trees, right?
Were people.
And then items are cool. The thing about Diablo, which I like, me personally, is the combinations that you can get with your skills and your items combined.
Haven't played yet.
Because your skills, let's say Barbarian Whirlwind, great, it's
broke.
okay, but if you don't have the items, it's very underwhelming. If you do get the right items for that, you have a 97% chance to crit on every single attack while you're spinning. If you literally max out all the items. So that means you're literally critting on every single thing. And that feels cool. So that's why I like the balance, because the items actually help you with that. But he's back.
Next time, you're
gotta
going
be
to
fun.
bring a camera and take your stand with it. Not take it off and then take the camera.
You could also
Take the
bring
whole
a
thing.
stand.
Yes,
We
boss.
literally
I
got
have
him
an
a stand that stands.
You know, I
for
took
the
your
stand.
camera, ne?
Grab one.
Because I didn't want to
I
take
don't
the
know where
thing
my
with the
tiny
tripod.
tripod is. It went
Okay, anyway.
Anyway,
Welcome back. It is now morning.
I don't have to write something down, do I?
Consciousness comes to
Long
you all.
rest, if you've used any spells or anything.
You've used it's a long rest.
gonna get my 2 points back.
Yeah.
You get your 2 points back. You get your
Thanks.
2 HP back from the punch. Zorbrak heals up from the unbelievably
14.
14 points for a punch.
the unbelievably
Don't ask a monk to punch you.
hard punch that he got quite in the face. When it comes to you all, what you doing?
I am praying to my deity.
Okay, make a religion check for me.
For fuck's sakes. It's an 8.
Your deity doesn't want to know shit.
Wait,
I mean, you're
You
still
made-
praying to
you
it.
made
That's fine.
fun. You made fun of the sand.
It's an
I didn't make fun of the
is it
sand.
is it 8 total or 8
Oh wait,
plus 2?
where do I see my religion?
29 my HP.
Religion.
Your
Oh, here we
religion
go.
plus 2.
Okay,
Plus
hier
2.
dit.
10.
Vanaf 24 toe. Van 28.
What I
Who's
spoke
up
to
so
you
long?
about.
Yeah.
I think.
Dan nou.
It's fine. You just make it.
Just, okay.
You just make it.
Oh, that happened to
go.
me the other day. The D&D Beyond sometimes resets your health modifier when you do a long rest. It happened to
it?
me, yeah. So just keep track of what your health actually is and then just keep fixing it.
Okay.
It's a bug.
So you only
Is
need
Dunda
to-
Beyond broken again?
It broken me.
it's
Yeah, when you do a
fine.
long rest, it sometimes resets your health piece, your HP to what it thinks you should be.
Okay, so the thing is, you have your average health pools, and then you have your rolled ones. So we're doing the rolled ones. So I think D&D Beyond goes for the average then
Yeah,
instead
it
of using that.
resets you basically. See, so your 15 has been reset.
Oh, I don't know
So
what
if
I
you
was
go back
before.
to your HP points,
You
your
need
roll
to keep
points,
track,
that
yo.
has been reset to the average.
That's why we got the bloody app.
Yeah.
And you do that
You were
edit your
at-
character edits.
Yeah, where he's now.
I hope it didn't
Manage
reset
character.
now.
I think it might have.
What
Override
was your
hit points,
previous
just
HP?
override
You
hit
were
points
like
at the bottom.
28.
It's fine, I'm
was
sitting on
exactly
22.
You were like
I'm on
1 point
21.
behind.
Just feel to
No, but
override.
So
you
you
were
just add
higher?
the 15, add
That's
some
why I
to the
said, what
15.
was your
Okay,
HP
well.
And
before?
then there's like a HP modifier. Yeah, there we go.
You need to
Just-
change your
just
HP then. What was your HP before? I'm pretty sure it wasn't 22.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it resets.
So I think
I
everyone's
didn't know
reset.
that.
So every time you do a long rest, it takes you to the
Oh, sorry
average.
guys. My bad. I
It's
don't
a
know.
little bug.
I
Just
just
get it logged with D&D Beyond.
You were also close to us.
Yeah, I was
Like-
close to.
I think you were 28.
Either 28 or 27, but you were there.
I'm on 29. I actually rolled
Most of
very
us were
high.
past 27,
Yeah.
28.
I was the mushy.
Yeah, mine was
One.
the most.
And even
Was.
you were
I think
quite
it
far.
might have
It
been
still is the
26 or
mushy one.
27, one of the two.
Just go to override HP and just type in 28.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what I'm doing now.
Oh, are you overriding it?
No.
No?
You go to manage character.
While everyone's doing that, I've
Continue
already
unfixing.
yeah, I've already got dressed in my room. I've already eaten in my room, guys. If you guys want food, you can have a hearty breakfast. Please just leave some gold in the house and
How much
actually
must
mark
I
it
leave?
off.
I will drop 10 gold.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay.
Just let me know because I need to keep track of that for a lot of the stuff we do.
That's
Because I
10
did put in 300 gold the last time. Okay, but if you guys do, just tell me how much gold you put in so I can just keep track of it.
10. I don't know how much you're supposed to put.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh, it was 27 because it says here total possible HP, so that must have been the one that I should have. had.
No, total possible means if you are maxed out with everything.
Oh, okay.
Like ranged, you generally aren't that high. I mean, I am quite high for me, and I'm 29, and I'm a melee character. Guys, we're only level 3.
Okay, so my HP was.
Excuse me.
Okay, I'll give you 10 gold for
My
now.
life can.
Your HP was?
I think it was 26.
Done.
Okay.
Who else's HP must get fixed?
I think it was
Mine's already
26. I don't know. Safest
You
bet,
must
I'm
tell
gonna
us
do
if that's not
26.
enough.
I will work it out, and we'll sort out that.
Yeah,
But
Okay,
then
I'm
at
back.
least
Gotta
you
think we
know.
should be
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, just tell
Yeah,
us.
back.
I have my hood up. I have my disguise kit on. I already have my mask out. So by the time you guys wake up, I'm already waiting in front because I want to go and find this person.
So it's early morning now, huh?
Yep.
But my mask is on now as well. My hood is on. And actually, I have. You guys don't see the white blue skin. You guys actually see like a golden, like a full on golden yellow skin with like fiery red eyes. But you see it's me, but it's just a whole different. It's not the normal light blue white look that you
I'm
guys are
gonna
used to.
put my mask back on and I'm gonna unwrap my hands so that the gems are showing.
I'm in fire. I'm starting the day off in my summer form, so that I'll have the one change if I want to change
Okay,
anything.
I'm also dropping like 10 gold into the little makiti nest.
Thank you.
Makiti. Makiti.
I'll go outside.
Yeah, I'm waiting for everybody. I'm
Straight
ready.
business.
I put on my ish on.
We've
After
got
I've done
business.
You didn't finish the whole thing, eh?
What thing?
The thing you're doing. You're just putting your
No,
cloak
no.
on and stuff.
Just putting the cloak on. I haven't done yet.
Cool.
So what's the weather like outside?
It's a fairly cloudy day today.
Wait, you?
Sun is
Look at
out,
our
but there is a
mask.
little bit of overcast.
No, the Obsidians.
Okay, so I'm going to
Yeah.
put my
Okay.
cloak on.
Me.
I'm
Okay,
trying
so
to find
guys-
where I changed my order on D&D Beyond on the phone.
And mine's
But
like,
the guys can keep on talking while I'm doing it.
So we're putting the masks on as well
Yeah.
during the day, or only when we go out or something?
Well, I take it if we leave, will people? This is a question to the DM. Will they see us leaving with the masks from this house and be able to actually take back, or will it be like you're leaving the house? Because I know the house's visage to everyone else versus what we're at is different. So that's a good question. If I'm comfortable saying that they won't really know that we're coming from the house, people will see us walking with that. Otherwise, we'll.
The thing is, your house is secluded enough that people don't know where you guys would go. So unless someone is following you, you guys can choose whether to leave with the masks or not. It's up to you. It'll just
How
depend on what you
long
wanna
walk
do.
to the docks is it from here?
So from your house, if you're going to the docks, it'll take you a good 45 minutes to an hour.
I think we remove the masks.
No
but
problem.
we'll walk there and then we'll just find the alleyway. We'll put it on
Yeah.
before we go in.
So just
a good
take it down and let it look like a bandana almost around the neck.
Scarf.
Yeah, I just pull my hood a lot lower. I do have the disguise kit, so you don't see the orange stuff. But yeah, full summer Super Saiyan 4.
Super Saiyan.
Yeah, I'm also trying to just not be seen with these damn horns.
Well, you have your hood up with
Yeah.
your cloak, so I mean,
Yeah,
that helps.
and hides my face a bit as well.
Okay?
I'm just James, but with my
You leaving your mask on?
yeah, I'm walking with my mask. It's fine.
Yeah.
Always, I'll also have a
So you're walking with your mask on with your cloak over.
yeah, walking.
Okay. And my crimson right, because I'm starting this is fire, not default. So yeah, cool.
Okay, cool.
Docks.
Dumps.
And as we're walking, we're like, anyone want to? So it's a bunch of halflings, right?
Yeah, let's look for the halflings.
Okay, who's going to? You're very scary. You can talk. Louder. So I think with the mask, because your mask I think looks the best, especially like with the fangs. It's actually really cool.
When we get to the docks, I'll
And
put it on.
So you can put that on for if there's like intimidation things, and believe it or not, he can actually talk very well. He has a slick voice if he wants to use it. So
We can stand like her and I can stand behind him and just go.
yeah, and I'm gonna be to the side keeping an eye out. So you can talk. You're like his bodyguard, big person looming over them. I mean, they're halfling. They're small. No offense, Ulbrich, but they're tiny. Like you're big, small but big. It's halflings.
We throw in when you need to smash.
Yeah.
You go Hulk smash. Yeah.
You should be happy about it. I mean,
Don't
then-
smash!
And then me and you maybe just when they walk in front, we just go on the sides, and we need to try and team up. If there is any kind of fight, let's try and me and you team up on if there's any bigger, stronger enemies. They can take out some of the smaller ones. I don't know what we might face. Maybe the talking goes well, but if it doesn't, because if me and you flank the big people, we can do a lot of damage.
I'm gonna hold action if I see him taking out his weapons. I'm gonna take out my quarterstaff and double hand.
Well, you guys aren't anywhere near that, but I'll...
Yeah.
I'm just
I mean,
getting
we're like
ready.
talking to
We're
plan
We're
for
planning
once.
our day.
For once.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Okay, whoever goes first, melee. Guess what? You're getting a buff.
Noise.
And then
Again, be careful who you
When
give
we-
that buff to. She takes damage.
when we put
Yeah.
the masks on, I will also imbue my swords, but I'm going to keep them sheathed. But as long as I'm holding onto it, they hold their things so that doesn't take up any of my extra time. So let's just go in here prepared.
I just need to make sure.
We were told they had trouble.
Yeah.
That's
If
what
he
was
can
going
talk
on.
about it, I don't want to give up my money. No. If we can talk our way out of it, then that's great. That's actually better.
No, I'm not giving up money.
But if we can't, we just need to be ready. Otherwise,
We're not going to attack them. We're just.
we're just being ready here. This is the docks.
If they attack us, we're gonna be ready.
And we have mentioned this before. The docks are not safe.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
just on guard, like they told us to.
Okay, let's
We're
get
continuing?
going.
And if we need to get rid of any bodies, remember we just throw them into the bag of holding. It disappears.
Nice.
She's starting to get it. Can I give you like a little fist bump? She's starting to get it.
A question about the opportunity attack. How does that work?
So,
So,
attack of opportunity.
When someone disengages.
If someone
Disengages.
runs away from you, then you have an opportunity to attack.
Because they're either turning their back or they're like stumbling. To
It's your reaction.
So that can happen to you too. Everybody has it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enemies have it, you have it. But if you're like a rogue and you have disengaged and they don't get an attack of opportunity,
I also have a disengage.
you also have disengaged.
If
Key point. Listen.
Fighters.
if they go out of your,
Okay,
if they're
okay.
inside of your
Yes.
engagement range, which is 5
5
feet
foot.
for most of us here, they go out of that 5 foot, you are allowed, because they're running away from you. So they basically open up the back, so you're allowed to attack them.
Okay.
Or they go off balance because they're trying to.
And then if
I'm
you
just
have
seeing all the stuff that
spell,
I just
battle mage, spell master, whatever, then you can actually use a spell for that. But if you don't,
Then you whack 'em with your
then
melee.
you whack them with a melee or whatever.
Or you slap them with your
Cool.
hand or something like that.
So we make our way down to the docks. And before we get to the dock side, I mean, we should know between us, me, him, and Zorbrig where we can find the alleyway. And if we do find one, let's go in and get our masks on, and then
So you
we
guys trying to do this stealthily or are you doing this out now?
very, very stealthily when we put our masks on.
I need all of you to make a stealth check. You at disadvantage because I haven't done that. Because unfortunately you're on the King Clan Clongs. Hello, Pike.
Oh yes, you forgot
Ah.
that I've got
I
scale.
forgot that she's actually got disadvantage on her stealth check. So I've been lenient.
Is it
with
this
y'all.
one?
Yeah,
20. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
Okay, Zorbek rolled real high.
Oh, frick. How many
Awesome.
times? Once.
Once.
Oh, damn.
Let's hope the rest of us can
So-
come.
I've got a 9.
Okay.
Plus what?
Plus
Plus
stealth.
plus stealth.
9 plus.
Man.
It's not bad, but it's not good.
Decent.
Plus stealth.
Yeah.
Where do I find that?
So your
If I was at
skills.
disadvantage,
Skills.
I would
Your
have
stealth, your stealth is plus 2, man.
Okay, so 11.
Okay, 11,
17.
17,
17.
17,
17.
Hey!
21 on Zorbek.
Okay,
No,
that's
of
good, that's
course. I'm
You said
sticking out.
disadvantage, Nick. I got a 3.
Plus,
Plus
yourself?
what?
Plus 0.
I don't have stealth plus.
But it means a group check. It's a group check. It's a group check.
We're standing out like a sore thumb again.
The group more than compensates for your Cling Clan Clong
Okay,
armor.
wait,
With a
because
view-
the first roll was a 19.
Huh?
The first roll was
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't
Forget
matter.
Forget about it.
Roll. Sorry, clerics. Just one of those cleric things. One of those cleric things.
I'm gonna from
Luckily,
now on,
17,
from now
17,
on when we're gonna
21.
go do stuff, I can help you,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just say I can do a little bit of guiding, and
You
then
can use guidance on
I'm
you,
going
so
to
you
I'm
can
not
add
very
to your
stealthy.
roll.
I'm just saying I've got very clean clang armor.
Anyway, mask is
Okay,
on.
so-
from now on, I'm gonna do guidance on when we
Okay,
do
make
stuff.
sure to tell me when
I'll-
you go
I'll
when you
tell,
do that
yeah.
because I'm gonna assume
On checks,
he's not gonna
I
do
would
He's
keep
gonna-
it for
yeah.
myself, but okay.
As,
So
as we're heading into the docks, with these scimitars,
Sometimes you
as
can
they're
do what you
hanging
gotta do, man.
inside of their sheaths,
Reese,
I
what
lift them
it
up
is.
just that much so that my fingers just cut on the side, little bit of blood goes
Okay,
onto
wait,
the
I've got
blade,
guidance as well.
and I do activate
Yeah,
my
guide
crimson
yourself. So
light
I
on
don't
that.
need to. So you can every time before you cast any
3-3.
ability check, any
Ow!
skill check,
So that's going to be
Just
6
guide.
damage to
Yeah.
me already, and we haven't
it's
even
not for
started.
attacks.
What?
Remember.
6 damage.
6 damage,
He hasn't started.
But-
He's done 6 damage.
but healing pot as well to balance everything out. So
Okay, mark
both
up
my
one
swords
healing
are done. I will do all of that.
I
And
just
I'm ready.
realized I've got guidance.
So you know you can guide yourself, man.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So, remember
before
these
every
things-
check,
Okay,
Okay,
next
so
time I'll
remember,
remember.
I'm not lenient anymore. If you don't guide, then
Before
your
you
skill
roll,
checks.
yes.
I'll to leave a skill check.
Well done.
Okay.
As they say,
Especially
do
the ones you're not
in
comfortable with.
dex bar.
remember
Guidance.
guidance is a
Okay,
is
okay,
a
get them
cantrip.
to guidance.
You can cast guidance at
I don't
will.
think
It's
so.
not a spell.
Yeah,
slot.
mine's
Okay.
Under spells.
Yeah.
If you guys have guidance, guidance allows you to add
can guide
to it, and
others.
it's a
Yes.
cantrip, so you can guide everyone else to do
All of
stuff.
Got control flames, great bonfire,
Under
eldritch
cantrips.
blast.
She
Yeah.
doesn't have
Guided
guidance.
yourself.
That doesn't
I
go.
don't. I got cloud of daggers, hellish rebuke, shatter, and sleep.
Alicia Rebuke's good. Okay, cool.
Okay, cool. So you guys make your way stealthily. I'm just gonna keep it to one check because you guys know where
Well,
you're going.
it was wasn't it stealthy just to get this on, not be
No,
seen?
that was
you
that was
guys
too
are
far.
moving
Okay,
through
okay.
alleyways to get
Okay.
through the
Okay.
place to be seen by at least as few guards as possible.
Yeah.
As you guys know, the streets, and as you move through the alleyway, people, it's still fairly early in the morning, so not a lot of people are up, but you can see there are some guards patrolling. You do see more guards stationed over at the dark side, just for...
1d4 plus 4, 3, 7. So 6 damage, 7 healing. Cool.
There you go.
Just
So you
to-
should be fine. He did so much damage to himself, it was ridiculous.
That's why I'm doing it beforehand, so that this is not enough fight. But guys, I don't have hands anymore because they're on my swords. If I let go,
so-
I lose the crimson out.
Okay.
So you guys move through the alleyways, fairly straightforward. Just every now and then, cling cling, hit on the wall, and just like trying to
Cough.
cough here and then. You see some guards like kind of like, huh? Huh? Okay. Must have been the wind. You guys make your way towards the docks. You see, it is actually quite busy, but you make your way fairly forward to there, and you see as you start opening into the coming from the alleyway into the open, you see a couple of guards stationed over to you, right? Fairly busy on the docks today. A couple of ships have come in. You can see a couple of the workers quite early loading up crates from wherever they've gotten their supplies from. You see the warehouse is now open where you guys had your first initial encounter. They've been opened. It's all back to normal again. And to your left, you see there's the tavern. There's a couple of other places.
I'm looking for a bunch of halflings.
Yeah.
My perception as I'm scanning around. Who else is looking
I've
with
got
me as well?
passive
Okay, so this will be an
perception
investigation.
of 13.
Investigation is normally close up, isn't it? Perception is with your eyes.
Okay, you're
I'm
actively-
keeping an eye
No,
out
you're
for
actively,
it.
okay, so it'll
So
be perception.
searching, like investigation, like
I'm
not-
You
searching.
guys
through-
can
Looking
help, so
underneath
it'll be
things.
at advantage.
Oh, mine's a 13.
Yeah.
That's your passive,
Passive one,
perception.
yes.
I have a plus 5, so I'm going to do one roll. I think one of you guys else do another one. 16 for
I'll
me.
do a roll.
16,
I read a roll.
That is a 15.
16 and 15.
Not bad, not bad. We don't see anything else.
Guys don't see anything.
I'm speaking
You
with
do
the.
see a lot of people busy at the docks,
Yeah.
but not the usual busy as it would be during later today. But you do see a couple of boatsmen over there. You see a couple of guard stations. You see a few people.
I'm
walking
looking.
towards
I'm
the
looking for
shops.
the. I'm looking at the guards, and do I see somebody of station there, or is it just all plain?
No, most of them are
Plain.
plain.
Okay.
The only distinct individual you particularly see, all of you together, is the docksman.
The
Got
dock.
a very different color jacket on than most of the things, so you do see that he's maybe like the head honcho of the
No
the
worries.
general dock master.
I want to say I'm gonna try something, guys. Just stay in vision of me. Do I see like a corner or like an alley or something?
You're in there.
Or in alley? I was like,
So just where you guys stepped out, behind you is an alley.
I was like, just like, watch my back. That's what I tell them. And then like, out of my bag, I'm pulling guards clothing. I'm putting on guards clothing of higher esteem, and I'm changing into highest Staggart, the captain of the city. And then I'm gonna walk over to the dock.
Oh, we did meet him.
I did meet him. Yep.
Did meet him.
So I change.
Did you get materials for that?
I've got everybody's. Like everybody in this city that is of stature and statue.
Clothes.
I told you I have a bag of clothes that I've stolen.
Yeah. If we move to other cities, he needs to make sure that he steals it.
Yeah.
No, he's got
Here
all
it is.
kinds of pull. It'll be
Yeah,
interesting
I got-
to see how well this is gonna work when you guys
Elsewhere.
eventually go to Urak.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Carry on.
I'm gonna go to the docksman. I was like,
I'm staying
basic-
within 30 feet of him
And you
the
see
whole
him,
time.
you see him stand, and he's not a very particularly huge individual, both in length and weight size. He's fairly scrawny, but he does have like a mop kind of cut, kind of like a bowl cut, jet black hair,
Okay.
kind of like a little bit of a beard here on the end, but not like it looks kind of like bum fluff, you know. It's got
So
a,
like mine.
yeah, kind of like a leather tunic on. He reeks of fish. He must have fallen in a barrel of fish because the stench is actually almost unbearable.
I'm not bothered.
Nasty.
I go to. I said, docksman. Any trouble with those halflings? As of late.
Captain, what are you doing here? I thought you were stationed the other side.
Well, we've got numerous complaints about those halflings causing trouble here
But
again.
there's a couple of halflings. Which halflings are you talking about?
Looking for one in particular. His name is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have the notes, and I say
No, but Dasher wasn't a halfling.
he is.
He
Dasher
is
is
a
halfling.
Oh, Dasher
So,
was a halfling.
so I say Dasher Snob Beetle.
But no one's seen him for weeks. I thought you were investigating that already.
Yeah, that's. I'm asking if you've seen or heard anything as of late.
But you've already asked me and I told you no. Is your memory okay?
Yeah, I haven't been here. I'm not here every day. I'm following up.
Make a deception.
Can we? Sorry, can we hear this
No.
interaction?
No.
No, we.
I am 30 feet away though, just in case.
Okay,
but no.
it's not that bad. It's not that bad. That's yeah, plus 9 plus 6.
15, nice! That's why I say, let him talk even
That's a
if he's
good
lying.
You just made that DC. You just made that DC.
Yeah.
That was getting increasingly difficult as that conversation was going. He says, forgive me, I might have misread my memory. We haven't seen those halflings in a while. The last time, I believe they were over at the clothes shop there next to the bakery.
Next to close shop. Okay.
But no one has seen them for a while, and I've certainly not seen Dasher. I mean, that was the last we spoke. If you're looking for any other information, I'd say try the clothes shop. That's as best as I can do, Captain. But let me ask you, what happened the other side on that watch? Apparently, the Xanathar are busy mobilizing. Do we need to be careful about?
Be careful. Yeah, they're mobilizing. People are getting slaughtered on the streets. So please, don't take any risks. If you see them, stay out of their way. And then it's like, if you keep yourself safe, speak with my men, and I'll point to the guard standing there whenever there's any trouble. But thank you for the update. I do appreciate it, and like swiftly turn around and I will.
Thank you, Captain.
No problem. As I walk and I go like this.
Men!
Told you,
I
Xanathar.
know.
And then I go back into the alley, and like you guys now for the first time see a completely. You see the captain walking to you, and as I get to you, my form just changed back into James, like as I'm out of sight, and then
I
like
come back in behind him.
and I start stripping again back into James' clothes.
Very close. That was very close.
I'm risky. I take risks, dude.
That was razor thin.
So we see you change.
You see him change.
Yeah, for the first time.
So I'm
What the-
standing there blinking and blinking.
Well, you guys saw me change into the captain's clothes, walking that way, and then
But
you
we
see.
didn't see your face.
No, I didn't show my face.
Yeah.
So I don't react to it at all. I'm like, so what happened?
What was it?
Huh?
What was it?
I think you got some explaining to do.
I'm good with disguises. And then,
So what did he say?
so
You guys are like,
the last time that the dock master saw anything was next to the clothes shop, right close to the bakery. So he said that's probably the best place to start looking for them. So I think we go and
Move out.
we move out and we look around, and then let's go. So
that's why I
like,
said let him talk. He can do these cool things.
Okay.
And I'm very aggressive, summer form. That's why
Neat
I push
trick.
him a lot. Just so that you guys see.
yeah,
summer
and I
form,
basically
push.
start leading as basically I swap back into the mask before I'm out. So I look at this.
Are you guys just battling through? Are you trying to be stealthy? What are you trying to do?
No, we try and stick to
Still
the.
stealthy.
It's not like rushing through.
I
To
start lifting up my mask
And
to
I'm
make sure that I'm now covered.
Roll
Stealthy.
another stealth check.
And I'm keeping
guidance myself.
Okay, I'm
Guidance
gonna
as
put
well.
guidance on
It's an
myself.
extra
There you go.
D4.
Now it's time to use guidance.
This one.
18.
Yeah, D4. Yeah. So you add that roll it
You
just
add
with your
that
20.
at the end of your roll.
22.
21. Urak has got a roll.
That's a good.
Oops, okay.
Yikes.
What did you roll?
10 and a 1.
Well, so that.
Oh, no,
Alright,
but,
no, wait.
um,
Did you roll at disadvantage?
No, I haven't yet.
Oh.
You need to roll at disadvantage. The
Roll
one
higher.
you add to your roll. So
Yeah.
roll again.
Just roll again.
Just roll again.
Please roll higher. Yeah, okay.
16.
Okay, but
Yeah,
it's still
but
the 10
it's still
plus
going to be
1.
the 10.
Remember,
Which
uh,
is saying I don't want you to roll lower.
So disadvantage is you
Let's go,
roll
let's go,
twice,
let's
you
go.
take the lower number.
Okay.
Advantage, you roll twice, you take the
Yes.
higher
Huh?
number.
What did you get?
Guidance, you
16.
take the d4 and
21.
you add to your roll. So you roll total 11
There you go.
I rolled a 17.
Nice.
plus,
2.
so 19.
16.
Rollback rolled the dirty 20.
Nice.
Wow. I'm
21,
21.
20, 19. But
16.
so 16.
Okay,
so
so,
good.
so
And he's got
as
guidance.
you guys are starting to
No, I've
like
got-
roll down.
With
Again,
him.
it's a pretty
Hit him.
decent check. Strangely enough, not the clanging of armor this time, but a little trip forward into the clanging armor by James. James didn't notice the piece
He's
of
still
banana
changing
peel.
clothes, okay?
He's still trying to change up that
My fucking brick.
pants is not sitting well, and kind of trips, but he rights himself.
James, you got the pants the wrong way around this time, buddy. Maybe just quickly stop them. Keeping an eye out for halfling gangs again while we're
Make
making.
make a perception check. Someone want to help him?
Yeah.
Can't be James.
Okay.
He's still working with his
I
pants.
see nothing.
Oh no.
24.
24.
19.
What did you roll? No, okay, yeah, no. She's
1 + 3, 4.
I think she hits his butt on the way.
Perception.
Dun, dun, dun.
you've not seen such a taut buttocks in your life before. You have not seen
Who's?
James. James is still like kind of struggling with his
saw
pants.
You know, handsome Squidward style, like
Busy
everything.
watching his ass.
You're just like intrigued by this.
Yeah, I completely
It's
got what I was looking for.
it's a bit pasty, but you've never seen such a taut buttock.
Listen,
It's quite
I'm
intriguing.
perfect.
Remember, he can change his form, so he makes his form
I'm
perfect.
gonna walk
As
past James and be
James,
like,
as James,
"Goodbye."
I'm super tanned. I'm
Okay, so it's
perfectly.
a very
perfectly
tanned. It's a
tanned.
very tanned.
There's not a scar
taut
or a
buttocks.
neck. There's no
It's
blemish.
perfect.
There's
It's
not even
the
like
most
a.
beautiful ass cheek you've ever
Yeah,
seen.
I'm gonna tap him on the shoulder. Yes.
19 plus 5, so...
You're
Really allowed to take that on us.
James is
Not-
like,
there's
what the
nothing
fuck?
to do.
It's like you see me walking quicker.
All of a sudden he just pulls down his shirt.
see the bakery. You do, however, see the bakery,
Oh no.
and you recognize the name. You guys have been past this bakery before. This is the one station at the dock, and just across it, beautiful little store. Absolutely beautiful little store.
It's not the Gallon Bakery, eh?
No. You guys see the bakery, but just across from it is where you guys are headed off to the little clothing shop. And you do see it's a beautiful, actually made red. It's very weird. You've seen a purple place around here, which just happens.
See the
to be
name of the
too.
shop?
You do see the name of the shop. Corgi's Clothing.
Corgi.
Yes.
Like the dog.
Yes. Corgi's
Okay.
Clothing.
James, why don't you take someone in with you and go ask questions? The rest of us just stay outside.
Sure.
Maybe take
Like-
the mask off.
This is like a very weird thing because we're like sneaky, making all of these plans, ready to fight. Oh, then we have to talk. And then we like duck in, let someone go out. It's actually very comical in my mind.
It is.
It's
It's
like-
and there's no guards here. As you guys like start looking around, it's still not too busy.
You need
It's
to
starting to get a
stop.
little bit later in the day. You do see a couple of people start walking. And they kind of look at this weird band of people, but kind of mind their own business type vibe. No one really giving you too much of a glare, but it's not like you guys are not blending in. So.
James,
You, James, however, do see someone walk into the bakery as well.
Do you see somebody walking in the
You do
bakery?
see in the bakery.
Short, tall,
About average height.
average.
About
height,
average height towards you.
I was like, so who wants to accompany me? I was like, Nadara,
Okay, are you going into the clothes shop or the bakery?
clothes shop.
You know,
the
I
clothes
have
shop is not
zero
open.
I think
charisma.
I'm going.
I'll talk.
I'm going
Okay.
with you
I'm
I'm
because
just supposed to be
Clothes
there.
shop's
to
not
do
open
the-
yet.
Just be
clothes
intimidated.
shop's not open
Well,
yet.
it's not, shop,
Okay.
not open yet. You guys peer into the window, jiggle the
Do
hand
I
a
see
little
any
bit.
descriptions or times or anything written on it? Nothing?
No, just a little signboard that says closed.
Okay, and then I was like, closed, and then I peer around. Can
gonna
you
peer around
look
the other
around?
side.
Can you look around the shop, or is it like
No, it's just,
Just
like-
straight
Solid.
bolted together.
okay?
Maybe.
So the alleyway from where you guys came in, it's more like building on building on building on building. It's like kind of like one big.
Is
block,
it a
just
one
It's like-
story?
like the
or
strip
two
mall.
story?
It's one story. Yeah, kind of like a strip mall type vibe. So it's one story. It's not terribly.
Strip malls in D&D.
The districts in this particular dock are more built together because a lot of people thought it would be easier to manage businesses like that and have less people have alleyways where they can rob you behind. So that's why a lot of the buildings are built on
So
top
we
of
get
each
the idea
other.
there's only one entrance.
There's only one entrance.
Okay. I was like, I can probably get in.
Do you want to
You
get
need
the
to
rest?
talk to people.
Do you want to
though.
get the rest of us here so we can try to cover you while you do what you do?
No, it'll draw too many eyes. I think let's look. I'll look at this building. What are the buildings left and right to it? Are they open, closed?
So the purple building that you guys went to for the potions and for
Yeah.
the talisman, that one is open. It's the purple building. I can't remember the guy's name now.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
guys scared him to
Yeah.
hell. It's another little small little shop, looks like a carpenter type vibe, and it's the clothing shop. And just to your right, also like another carpenter boat repair place. So this is where a lot of people like come and fix up their boats, like their little fishing boats, or if they want little trinkets for their kids or something. It's kind of like a little toy shop.
Okay, knickknacks.
Knick-knack shop, yeah.
Um,
And then just across from the street, you see the bakery. You do see up on the sign Gallon Bakery. So this is one of the branches that you know that your mother owns.
well,
and
runs.
then just next to it, you see, seems to be an extension where there once were two other shops. It looks like it's extended into two more buildings. So they've broken down the walls and extended the bakery into these two places.
James, what?
So
the
Coralyn's
hell?
crown is the potion making.
Yes, thank you.
Fella.
Maybe we should go
Follow-
talk to the neighbors.
Left
Even the bakery.
follow.
Maybe they would have seen if the owner left.
Yeah, let's go ask. So,
I'm gonna follow James into the bakery.
Okay. Are you
Yeah.
are you all following, or is it just you?
I'm staying outside.
Well, me and James would have walked up to the door alone,
yeah.
so they would have been.
Yeah, so they're just looking at
hiding,
us.
so-
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And us four with Zorbek just staying outside, keeping an eye out
Okay.
again. Watch
Okay.
out for city guards, anything else.
We saw somebody average out go into this bakery. Okay, so go into the bakery. I'll look around. Who do I see? What do I see?
Bakery is fairly empty. You walk in, there's still that smell of fresh bread, but there's also that smell of old bread. You still smell some wet wood. You are on the docks, so this does have that kind of like moldy wood kind of smell. A little bit of fishy, a little bit of salty sea air. You can see some cracks. So they are busy renovating the place. It does look like this is going to get a fresh coat of paint. You do see some pastries out. You see middle-aged man, handlebar mustache, brown is all with a little bit of grey in. Sleek back hair, you can see his widow peak is starting to come in. He does have a little bit of a bandana on. He does look like the local pastry chef there, busy opening up shop, getting things ready. He's got his little apron on. He's got a bit of like, you can see like a couple of jams on, flour. It looks like he's just started with his fresh batch. He's like, oh yes, can I help you?
Yeah, can I get like two loaves, please?
Oh, we're not actually open. Could you possibly wait a couple of minutes? I'm just busy with the first order of pastries.
Anybody helping you today?
Oh, I believe the owner is actually coming.
That'll be my mom, or the owner, or her boss.
Oh no, the owner, your mother, Miss Gallup.
Yeah.
Oh, you're James. She speaks so fondly of you. My, you are quite the handsome fellow. Give me a second. I do have something for you. She mentioned if you ever did reappear, and he goes back off.
I obviously hear all of this, right?
You do. Comes back, puts a little
We don't.
chest over
We
there.
don't.
She said that was from your father. I believe it's a pendant he was keeping for you. I'm not quite sure. But I don't know why she would entrust it to me, but she is due here in about the next 2 hours or so. Could you possibly wait for her? Or should I tell her you
Just tell her I swung by.
Okay, fantastic. Would you still like those loaves?
Yeah, maybe that and some information if you can. We trying to help the Black Tower, Miss Vajra, as you know, and
I have no idea. Sorry, I've recently come into.
well, it's close to this vicinity. We just need some help. We're trying to help the city.
Yes.
Have you seen a bunch of halflings causing trouble? They were
Oh,
spotted
yes,
right over the
if you-
street.
If you happen to glance over, which you failed to notice, there is one of the glass windows a
Cracked
little
over, yeah.
shattered and cracked. Those little troublemakers have been causing us grief since I believe the Xanathar have kind of helped fund the bakery. But you can find them. Give me just a couple of seconds. I just need to recollect where they were going. Oh, yes, right. There is a warehouse just past the docks that was attacked, I believe. If you go to the right of 2 blocks down, you should find a fishery. I believe they are hiding over there, but you did not hear that from me. I'd like to see those troublesome halflings brought to justice.
We'll try our best.
Thank you. Sorry. My name is Robert, and if you need anything,
In D&D, Robert. Sorry. Sorry. That's funny.
well, he's a human. It's like there's nothing
I don't-
too particularly.
It's just you you always expect like
Roberto.
a dasher,
Dasher,
snow
Snow
beetle, and
Robert.
and then you get a
Hey, Robbie.
or like with
Maybe.
our old campaign Bob.
Bob.
Yeah,
Bob was there.
Bob.
Robert, Bob is Robert. That's why I'm laughing.
Okay, so Robert is running it.
Oh, a word of caution as well.
Bob.
I believe one of them did say that they may know a drow individual that has got their backs. Apparently, that's why we haven't reported it. I don't want to make trouble from this gallon.
No,
but-
please. I appreciate the information. Stay safe and
I've got no further information, but apparently that is their how do the young ones say, their play card that they have, their ace in the pocket, or like their croissant in the pastry bucket. I don't know. I just want to make good pastries.
Robert, you really need to work on those metaphors, my man.
Could I give you that loaf now?
Yeah.
Could you hold 10 minutes? Let me just go and
Yep.
do that. Salutations and what.
Nice meeting you, Rob.
Thank you. James, yes?
Yes, James.
Perfect. And comes over and it takes a good 10 minutes. I need the rest of you to make a perception check since the interchange is starting to get a little bit busy. You guys aren't exactly inconspicuous.
Can I see as well? I'm in the
Oh
shop.
my soul.
I'm at the door.
Are you going to look from outside?
From the door.
But then you'll do your own perception check.
Yeah.
By the way, my dex is actually +5 because I'm proficient. It's not 3. So I actually beat you on dex.
Wow, okay.
Until she hits you.
Until she hits me. No, she was like, I'm 4. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
3.
look.
Damn it.
You're gonna take a hit.
Oh no, I'm gonna take this.
Later on, buddy.
Okay,
Bye bye.
So
listen, I only need 2 of you to roll.
No, don't
Perception, generally, I'll put my hand up for that. So
I'm doing my own
23.
perception.
23, you do see the interchange is starting to get busy. I'll get to you now. You do see the interchange is starting to get busy. You do notice a fairly small individual come towards the clothing shop. Braided hair on here, with a little bit of a beard at the bottom.
Halfling?
No, dwarf. Fairly staunch dwarven lady.
We're standing by him, right?
Yes.
And I
she
pointed out
says,
to you guys.
"Oh, are you waiting for me? I'm Koji, but can I help you?"
And we're all standing there with our masks on.
I'm a
She's
I'm
kinda-
across.
I know.
You,
I know, but
what
I'm
did you
across.
roll?
19.
You're also across.
You
19.
see this individual.
And I just look at her. I'm like, move along.
But this is my
No,
shop.
but
I
hold
need-
on a minute.
Hold on. This is my shop. I
Corgi's
need you
shop.
to move.
Corgi's clothing. Step aside. Let her open up.
Yes, please. I need to move. I need to open my
I
shop.
just stand to the side and let her move in.
Thank you. She like
Remember, we have our masks and everything on. I
and
don't
now
want to talk
she's-
too much so that we can
now.
get
Now she's a
noticed.
little bit peeved, so you hear clang. So the door has been slammed, and it's an actual audible slam that you do hear it.
And I just say,
I'm just
I
gonna-
don't want to talk too much because I don't want to get noticed or have someone recognize our voices.
Zobrek pipes up and says, "Aye, but we don't want to have a reputation for being rude either. She's just opening her shop."
Very good point.
I'm just gonna relay what I've seen now to
Yeah.
James and give him the idea that they can't go into the shop right now, and we have to go into the shop.
I do open the door of the shop. Again, guys,
Okay,
out
so
of character, I
we-
do apologize. This is my summer form. I'm very
Yeah, that's
bad.
fine. Before we get there, he comes out with the loaf. Here you go. Free of charge. She did say.
Not necessarily free of charge, and I'll shoot him with silver, which is
thank
way
you.
more than the bread. But I'll like,
Thank you so much.
I'll put it in the bag.
Should I just tell your mum you've been?
Tell her I say hi. I'll make a visit soon.
Okay, fantastic. Please don't forget your chest. I believe that was a.
Yeah, I've taken the chest and I've put it in the bag. I'll look at it later. So pendant.
I look at
don't
you
know,
and
it's
like-
weird.
Take out 5 gold. I'm like, baby, just go inside and say sorry. We're a bit. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Who are you giving the 5 gold to?
To you.
Okay.
To say, for a reason. Say, maybe go and give it inside and say sorry. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed just to, so that we don't have a bad reputation with us. So we have a good reputation because we're giving away money.
Okay. So I have to go inside
Yes,
now.
and maybe
okay.
don't have the mask on because the mask might look scary.
Well, what do you think dragon's teeth are going to look like? Okay.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
gonna
go
say like,
Okay.
Go.
You could just wait for us.
You're not there.
We're
You're
not
not
there.
there.
I'm just saying.
not
Okay.
there.
Y'all could just wait.
You're not there. It's a pigeon.
Okay, so I take my mask down and I slowly
So
open
as
the
you
door.
open the door, you two start coming out.
Yeah, we'll walk over.
Okay. So you
And
two
you're
walk.
inside though.
You two
Yeah, I've
walk.
already walked
did
inside.
you two walk in? Both of you, or did you just walk in? What are
I'll
you
trail
doing? What are you
behind
doing?
her. I'll
Are
go
you
behind
doing-
her.
Okay, so you two are in behind. I'm assuming you've taken your masks off.
Yeah.
You see Koji kind of like busy getting ready, busy putting up all the stuff. Oh yes. Can I help you? We just opened, but it's a little bit early. Dragon born.
I have to mark off 5 gold. Sorry. Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Apparently, I'm welcome here. So let's.
Well, if you're welcome here, you're welcome in my shop. How can I help you?
We just wanted to come and pay you a bit of gold to apologize for the smart ass outside for being so rude.
Oh, that's very generous of you, but that's absolutely not needed. I just need people to move the fuck out of my way when I open my shop.
Dwarves.
And I just give her a smirk and say, agree.
So good dragon teeth.
Those are some beautifully white teeth. How do you manage that?
Good hygiene.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't notice you. The lights a little.
Good idea.
The lights a little dark. Hold on, and you see her like
What
open up the curtains, and she flips over on the side. Sorry. Who are you two?
Oh, we're just visiting the town. We've decided to
Oh,
stop by.
okay. We don't generally have Dragonborns being visitors, but sure, that's none of my business. How can I help you today?
We were just wondering if you perhaps know.
Those are some big horns you have.
Yes.
Sorry, she frightened me a little bit.
You're very talkative, aren't you?
Sorry, how can I help you? Those are some
Just
really big horns you have.
focus, woman.
Sorry, yes.
We were looking for any
I only
halflings.
have you.
Do you know if there's any halflings around here?
Oh, you mean those troublesome bunch that like to break windows?
Yes.
Yes,
Like to
that
punch
one.
them in their gobs. I have no idea where they are. I just know they like to be here around midday, around almost either midday or late evening. That's when they start their shit. But if you can do me a favor and just, punch one of them with your big dragon fist, or maybe, set one of them on fire, I'd be very much appreciative. And just as like a little thank you, got some special cloth.
Oh.
Awesome. A favor for a favor.
Perfect.
Awesome. We'll do
I
that.
didn't get your name.
Zaleria.
Zaleria.
I am Fina.
Fina. Welcome. And again, no disrespect to your friend out there. What a rude fuck.
Oh, I don't mind him.
Okay.
We'll deal with him.
Make sure that you do. Before someone else
We'll
clocks
teach him a bit of
cleans his
manners.
clock. All right, thank you
How
very
to
much.
treat a lady.
If you don't mind, I have quite a bit of things to sort out. So, goodbye. And she just carries on.
We walk out and I say, by the way, you're the rude fuck.
Yeah.
So
She won't.
she
She
didn't
won't
hear that.
remember me the next time when I'm in my
Yeah.
blue form.
She-
So yeah, I
She
don't
didn't.
think
She
that-
didn't hear you.
are
You're very
they
lucky.
together with the group?
Yeah, you guys are together.
Okay, so apparently
Yeah.
These halflings come in midday and late evenings.
We also
And then
know
we
about
look
a
up and see
warehouse.
James.
We know about a warehouse where
They
they apparently
might be
are
hiding, so
Well,
we can go
just
scope that
officially
out.
next to the warehouse.
Yeah,
I'd rather fight them there. But
And here.
Out of
but
sight.
they know that area.
let's go scope
Yes.
it. Let's just go scope it out. And
We don't know
start
this
doing
area
it.
either.
I'm basically saying
And I'm stalling
let's go
myself.
scope it out and let's see what we can
Okay, so you
find.
guys gonna go there stealthily, or you gonna because it's the DC
March
is gonna-
on stealthy again.
The DC is gonna be higher now because it is starting to get busy. Okay, so we're doing stealthy. You know what to do, Manav.
Or do we walk normal and then go?
Are you guys
stealthy
walking
when it
normally or
comes?
stealthily?
Okay,
so
I'm
try
gonna
to walk
cast
stuff.
guidance again since it is a cantrip.
By the way,
Hey, you
I'm
can
rolling
cast the whole time,
fantastic.
every
Look
time.
again.
No, I'm going
18.
Oh, so
Plus
you have
five.
to keep
Wait,
on.
Every
plus
minute.
3, I think.
You have to
plus
keep
four.
Every
on.
minute. Only lasts for a minute. Concentration. Oh, that's crazy. Yo.
Oh, for shit's sakes.
Okay.
It's the same
Again,
as
look at
last
me.
time.
I'm rolling.
Did you cast guidance on yourself?
I did.
Yeah.
What are we doing? Running?
2.
Stealth.
So 5.
5 total. Oh jeez.
Okay, I'm rolling this dice from now on. Dice jail.
What did you get?
23.
23.
23.
Please tell me it's a whole round.
23. Again, us 3.
Roll back, roll
18
19.
plus 3 plus 1.
10!
10. Okay.
I'm
So,
the most
18.
useless
again,
dragon
guys,
ball.
18 plus 4.
you guys compensate for the
Team-
people that
team
aren't
vibe.
so stealthy.
I think
And
I'm
you make your
changing
way through
dice.
the alleyways to the
Oh, that's
other
even
side
worse.
Of the dockyard. And you do see, it is starting to get a little bit mid-morning. You do see 2 halfling individuals sitting in the front by the door.
Do they look like normal? Do they look like ruffians? Like what kind of expressions do
You'll
they
have to do a
have?
perception check. You're not that close. You just see 2 short individuals chilling on the dock.
And is there space around the fishery that we can go look at?
It's more like, here's the porch side of it. It's more like a kind of like a big, dreary warehouse type thing. There's an
21.
entrance there with a little archway, and they're sitting here, and in there is a door.
Is there like a
This-
pathing around
Yeah.
it?
This.
They're like
21.
in the front.
No, but
Six-
is
16
there
plus
any
5.
like?
Like sidewalks?
No, it's literally just an arch.
Oh, so it's
a
attached
wall.
to
It's
the
like
buildings.
it's kind of like a Minecraft brick house, like a square house. That's basically what it is, with one door, an arch, and then they're sitting here by the arch. So the door's not open, but 2 halflings are chilling.
I'm very concerned because I've been rolling so well. When we're going to start fighting, it's going to be so
You
bad.
rolled
Don't worry.
16 plus 5, so 21.
21. Okay, so they do look a little ruffian.
Ruffian?
Little bit, little
What
weirdish.
weapons do they have? Those 2,
You see
if I see any.
short sword, short sword.
Short swords. So
Two
no
short swords.
staff or anything. So I point out to everyone, like, guys, stop. 2 short swords on both of them. Both of them each. Or one each.
One each.
Short swords on each. Think we're at the right place.
I think so.
Yep.
And I want to see. Okay, so they're sitting outside of this fishery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like, how close to the door are they?
So here's the door. Here's the arch. Here, they're about 5 foot away from the door. It's not that far.
And is it a single story, double story?
Single story.
Masks on. Him in front. You 2 behind.
I'm putting my
I'll be in
mage.
the back.
I'm putting my mage armor on because I'm all squishy.
Hey, you just touch yourself.
What's,
Yeah.
what's the
Yeah.
goal here, though? Before we just go in, what do we want to get info?
Information.
We want Dasher, Snot Beetle, because he's missing.
More information on
For
where he is.
information.
And I promised Corgi to sort out some of these halflings.
For
Let's get our
exchange.
info and then.
And then
I
we
will
sort
back
them
you on
out.
that promise.
Cool.
Or we sort
You
them
can
out.
redeem yourself.
Keep them nice.
Zobrek.
Oh, by the way, here's your 5 gold back.
Zobrek pops up and says,
She didn't
Okay.
want it.
I don't
Sure.
think we have to kill them to get our message across. But I think if we intimidate them enough, rough them up a little bit, maybe, just maybe, they'll leave these people alone.
And I'll state this again. We don't just kill in this city. Remember what happens. If you kill, you basically
You break the law.
you break the law.
Kill, we're gonna be in trouble.
Big
So,
trouble.
But
So
there's
no,
nothing against
but
putting-
if they attack first,
We hide the bodies in the bag.
I still
No.
don't think we kill them. I think we rough
We
them
need
up
them
and
alive
we leave
for
them for the
info.
guards.
we need info
We can
as
do
well.
that.
Yeah.
We'll
We
just
do need information. Unconscious bodies and taking them away for investigation is called kidnapping.
We
And I
need.
ain't no kidnapper.
But I'm an interrogator.
I was like, Zolbrek, you speaking way too smart right now. So like let us do the
Go back to
talking, you
that.
do the smashing.
Me hit. You talk.
You hit,
Yes.
no kill.
Yeah.
Me hit, no kill.
Yes. That's
No
more the
kill.
tone we like
Ever.
from you,
Listen,
Zolbrek.
it's not wrong, okay?
I know.
I know. But
We're giving you a little bit of.
we have to help you. Sorry, out of game. Zolbrek got way too elaborate there for us. so I had to like
No, he's still smart enough to elaborate. He's
No,
not
yeah.
smart
No.
enough to go through with his plans.
okay. Please.
It's like the monk trying to be gentle, but learning how to 2-inch death punch someone. That ain't gentle.
Okay, basically, just try not to kill anyone. I think that's the thing.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
One.
Him in front.
What's the marching order?
I'm in front.
I think I can
I'll be
draw it
the
out for you. Those 2
And
and
then yeah, we're all more.
him, those 2, and us 2 flanking quite on the sides.
What's 6? So where's the 4th?
Oh, Zobrik.
Zolbrek right behind them
Back.
to.
Okay, cool. The guys
He's
march up.
kind of hidden now.
I
between you two.
You?
it's like Good day, halflings.
Masks on everything.
Who the fuck are you?
I said good day, halflings.
Good day. Who the fuck are you? And how'd you find us?
Well, I'm
You're
just
sitting out in the open.
Sitting out in the open. I'm just asking.
Told you we should have stayed inside. We needed the sun. Yes?
We heard a little rumor that you guys know where Dasher Snob Beetle is.
What's it to you?
Well, we have some business with Mr. Dasher, monetary. So I'm just like dangling money, like in their brains. Like he's gonna make quite a bit of money. So we kind of want to finish the business with him.
We don't know anything.
You don't know anything?
No.
What if we cut you guys in?
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
So I'm not going to help him, but you guys aren't very persuasive, so...
I got a plus
Leave
5.
him to do it.
Bad.
+5 on persuasion.
Mine's a +3.
Now, are you
Can
helping?
I help? If you help, I can roll again.
If you help, you can, or she can roll, but then you have to
She has
speak first.
+5 as well.
You have to speak. Okay, hold on to that roll. Are you going to speak or are you helping him? Because then he has to roll again.
And if you're speaking, you have to
If
persuade.
you speak, you
not
have to
intimidate.
persuade. Not
You actually
intimidate.
have to talk.
You have to talk.
No,
So-
you can do it.
Okay, so then you might roll again. So you kind of stand over.
Very good.
That visual was fucking shit.
Persuasion +5, that's good.
18.
You lucky motherfucker.
I think if it fell, I want to fight.
I have everything planned, and then you roll the fucking DC.
I want to fight.
They say.
I'm probably still going to fight because you made a
They
promise.
say.
Yeah,
Okay.
I made a promise.
The thing is, Dasher's
I would have
not
got
here.
18 plus 5.
Apparently, Dasher has found himself a were-rat family, and he's considered himself their family. You can find him 2 houses up in this abandoned shack. He doesn't want to be seen by people. We don't know why, but we've been told by him to protect his thing. But since you're cutting us a deal, 100 gold, please. And we'll keep quiet.
It's keep quiet for what? You don't know what we're gonna deal in with. I first need to make the deal with Dasher before we can get the gold.
No, Dasher's will do his own deal. You came to us. You're telling us we're getting a cut. 100 gold.
I don't have 100 gold for you now, sir. Like, if you gave the information quite willingly,
You're an idiot.
He is an idiot.
I can probably.
You should have negotiated a price before you started your mouth.
Listen to this. Listen to this. Sorry. My name's Devon, and your name is.
What's it to you? Not
Well-
giving names.
Well, I want to sweeten the pot for you.
You-
If our deal with Dasher goes well, I'll give you 200 gold each. How's that sound?
100 gold deposit.
I don't have 100 gold. I need to make the deal with
Then
Dasher.
make the 100 gold deposit somewhere else first.
Well, we
100
got the
gold
info.
deposit
He's
before-
2 houses down. You already told me.
And what if I lie to you?
Then I come out next to him
Well,
and
then
I
they'll
just
come.
Inside check, go for it.
and I want to grab him by his foot and hold him upside
Ah! Hey, what are you doing? Boys! And you see 2 more come out and they got their short swords drawn. Okay. What's going on here?
Nee, toch, gaan aan.
Okay, carry on.
Dit moet begin, gaan aan.
You did it. What are you doing?
I'm moving in.
I'm gonna shake him and say, "Are you listening now, dude?"
What do you want? Boys, help! No, you're the idiot who gave all the information. What do you want us to do? Help! What do you want? I'll tell you anything.
Then speak now.
Make an intimidation check. I will say
intimidation
with
check.
advantage because of the current tall people that are with them. Just the scun side.
Oh, 19.
Roll again.
Oh,
Roll
roll
again.
again.
With
Might be a
With
20.
advantage, it'll be a natural 20.
Oh, 8.
No, so 19.
19 plus
Wait.
So they currently
plus a
look.
million.
Perception 3.
intimidation.
3.
No, so
3.
So 19 plus 3 is
22.
22.
Yeah.
You guys destroyed that. He's like lying there, and the others are going,
What is it, these rolls?
please don't kill us. We'll do anything you want. Please don't do it. Okay,
Anything?
just put him down. Anything. And you see them all like on their knees. Like, we were just hired, okay? We didn't mean to break all those windows.
Wait, hired by who?
By Dasher, we just told you.
You will behave, or I will come back for you.
hired
Please
by
don't tell the guys.
Dasher?
Please don't. We'll leave. We'll leave.
Leave now. If I see your faces again, you're gonna die.
Jeez, like it.
Okay.
Go.
To do
And
that
they, all three of them,
fucking vicious.
I'm okay with this.
you see 3 short swords kind of like hang in the air for a second and then drop, and the other one's like, hey, let me go! Let me go! It's like it's still hanging upside down. You still have him.
goodness.
You're letting him go.
I take him and I fling him. Be
Okay,
away with you.
Make a strength throw.
I'm getting in on this
Make,
one.
Strength check, yeah.
make a strength throw. Let's see if you can actually throw him.
19.
Wait.
I would
Strength.
say I want to catch him, but
It's
I
not
can't.
strong.
I also
Shouldn't
just want to
have
get in
a
on
plus.
this because I
Eh?
see we're not
Wait,
going to be fighting, so I want to also just do something.
Okay,
So you
but
go-
Choose two.
Yeah.
21.
he takes. Okay, first I need to do the dex check. No, he makes it. You throw him. It's like ah! Lands on his paws, and he bolts.
And then, as
And
that happened, I also just want to bamf in because I'm like within 30 feet. I'm in my summer form. Thing is back. Hair is like golden. I'm like, run!
And you see, as he starts like
They
running
take
past
5 fire damage for one of them who was within thing. So let me.
you, they take 5 fire damage.
Wait, it's a D. No,
You,
it is.
and I will insist that they go and apologize to Corgi.
Okay, you remember you've now told them to run, so
Okay.
we'll
You told
wreck
them
on
to
that. They
leave.
will go
Okay.
and
Behave.
And
Someone
not come back. Okay.
5 feet. Takes 5 damage.
I would have
equal
loved
my
to make them
proficiency
go
bonus,
back
which
there.
is plus 3. Sorry,
so
so.
that's 8 fire damage.
No, they only
Wow,
take
glad
3
I
fire
didn't have
damage
to
to
roll
one of the
for it.
people within 5 feet of
Okay,
me.
so the guy that you banged in front will take the damage because the others
Yeah.
went away.
And they just see this golden hair
You
thing.
see him like kind of put his
Red
hair out
eyes.
and his clothes out, and you swear as he starts running, there's a little streak following him.
Trail.
And then I shout out, the ivory hand says fuck off! Okay.
I had a whole thing planned for you. I had a whole thing planned out.
Well,
for
are we
you.
gonna live see what's
I
inside the
hate all
warehouse?
of you. I hate all of
Yes.
Fishery.
Well,
Inside.
we're going in,
We're going in.
Going in.
looting, seeing
you. Okay,
whatever.
so you
what's
guys,
inside.
you guys
No, I
go
just
in.
turn to you and I give a big grin.
Thank you. You guys go in. Who's first?
I'm at first. I'm chilling
went
outside.
Okay.
You guys take
You
over.
went in.
She looks at me, she's like, let's look inside. I'm like, okay, and I go.
Make a Constitution saving throw. please.
Baddies.
You guys went in without. even
Ooh,
thinking.
this time it was rough. You see,
just
I
went
told you
in.
guys.
I told.
Well, you said let's go inside, so I go in.
You went
just
in.
ran.
You went
I'm just
in.
looking, hold on.
Doesn't
It is
check.
very bad, it is very bad.
I turn to look at the two of you. Are you coming?
I'll keep
Sorry,
watch.
I'm just quickly looking for
I'll keep
it.
watch.
Constitution saving throw.
Go scope it out and shout if you need help.
Oh, 5.
Chicken.
Total. 5 total.
Okay.
Not chicken. I'm
You
letting
take-
you guys take control. Let's go.
Told you, my bad rolls are coming in now.
You take 11 points of poison damage, and you are considered poisoned.
Oh my soul.
Sounds
You
about
walked
right.
right into a trap. As they started coming up, they've got a trap ready for anyone who just wants to run in without proper authorization. So
Sounds right.
the poison sprays in your eyes, and you
Whoa,
this
whoa,
little
wait.
puff of cloud. That was a lot of damage. What are you saying?
Please heal me. I'm an 18 still.
Heal him.
Okay, yeah, because you
Heal
did
him.
heal from your two
Heal
clouds.
him.
Okay, so the cloud
Somebody
disperses.
heal me.
Okay, remember he is poisoned,
Hold
so
on, I just
it's a
wanna-
status effect. We need to
Oh, we need to roll again for that.
roll a constitution to
But-
work the poison.
But that trap should be sprung so they can come in, alright?
Yeah, it's from
Okay.
the cloud disperses, and you're like, oh my god, it smells like someone just stuck a rotten fish up in your nostrils.
9.
Nope, you're still poisoned. You take 3 points of toxic damage.
Okay, listen, I just want to cast healing word first level. Like
Okay,
now.
healing word will do it. So
Okay, right now.
okay, well he's already rolled his constitution, so he took an additional 3 poison damage.
So still.
He's still poisoned, so now you can roll
Now
because
I'm
he's
This
still
one.
rolling. Yeah. What does your cure wound say?
Healing
Is it
word.
1d4
Healing
plus 4?
word.
Healing word. Yeah,
Healing word
it's
is 1d4 plus 4.
1d4 plus 3.
1d4 plus 3. So what did you roll?
4.
Nice.
Jeebus. Okay. So speak the word. Speak the word you want to have him hear when you heal him, and it can be anything.
This is a healing word, so what do you say?
So what do you say?
Fix yourself.
Fix yourself.
Fix yourself while I fix you.
Next time if you say we're going in, you go in first. Yeah.
Why do you guys not look for traps, you dumbasses? Oh.
Fix yourself.
Okay. Anyway,
It worked out.
so you guys walk in. It's a fairly well lit fishery. It does reek like fish. Nothing's really carrying on at the moment. You do see it is quite a busy fishery. There's quite a bit of crates. There's a boat that seems to come in from the water side through the dock that comes in and does all the fishing. It's not a terribly big business, but it does look like it's one of those that are more of the reputable things.
Keeping watch this side.
Keeping watch.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll a
Guidance.
perception check for me.
I'm still busy coughing my lungs out.
Yeah, you're still coughing your
Ooh,
lungs
that's
out.
good.
Like trying to just. Is there anything anyone wants to look for in here?
Anything?
Power.
I want to look if there's like any chest or
Anything, like,
anything
valuable.
that's a little
Make
bit
an
more.
investigation check at advantage, or two of you.
21.
But I want to also.
21. You,
What's your investigation?
you do
Plus two.
notice there's a couple of
Mine
people that are
is-
starting to peer around the corners
That's two as well. So one each.
Yeah.
to see what the commotion was about. It was fairly loud, and you do
17.
see that the
I rolled
dockmaster is
19
kind of
combined.
like standing around the corner.
And I'll just go like this to him.
And he kind of moves away.
First thing that I'm doing, so I rolled a 19, so that's 21, looking for stuff. But as I'm looking for stuff, I'm taking the paint and I'm putting a white hand mark on the wall. We don't have the magical paint yet, but I'm making a proper like this, and I'm writing ivory hand.
Okay, cool.
And that was a 21, and I'm looking for anything that looks expensive, kind of.
Nothing. It looks just like a standard fishery. There's a couple of sconces, a couple of torches. This is just one of those warehouses where it's just you. If you
Want
look,
some fish?
if you got with that roll, I will say you look hard enough. You do find 2 gold pieces on the table, just sitting. This is where the dockmaster of this particular fishery is that checks. And you do look on the fisheries. You do see a couple of names. Nothing too particular. You
Nothing
do see. You do, however, see Dasher on the delivery list.
Okay. I do just take a couple of nice pieces of fish, give it to James. James,
I'm not in there. I'm outside.
He's
keeping watch.
outside.
Oh.
He's checking.
I walk up behind him, try and put this into the bag behind him, just 2 nice pieces. Fish.
Fishy fish.
Just like put
You,
2
you,
good
you, you do get that smell that this is basically not really freshly caught. It does look like the day before, so this is not fresh fish. It's still good-ish, but it's not. It's about bordering almost on inedible. So if you guys are going to use the fish, eventually when that bag of holding comes,
I can use fish.
Okay, so I take up the list. I'm like, so Dasher's definitely involved here. You
Two
said a
fish.
couple houses up.
Not so good.
We're going to go give Dasher a visit from the Ivory Hand.
It sounds a bit suspicious of.
Well, Dasher's apparently the boss.
Yeah.
He's paid. Who pays people that just run and shit and poo
shit
themselves
themselves.
and shit themselves when they're running away just because someone says run?
I don't know.
Cheap labor.
Dude, did you see your face?
Did you see yours? You picked him up upside down. Nice.
Okay, so these things are never coming back.
huh?
They're never coming back.
You don't know.
Don't know.
But for now,
Yeah, if they
no.
do,
They've
then
kept their word. So as far as you know,
So as we know.
I'm gonna go. I need to go back to Corgi.
we'll make sure.
You, yeah.
Anyway,
Later,
hood is
later.
back on. I'm like, so let's see if Dasher's around.
okay, you guys doing this stealthily, or are you just walking up to his house? It is now starting to get busy. The time
Yeah.
that this has happened is now mid-morning, so the docks are busy, the guards are on patrol. What are you guys doing? It's not too terribly far, but I will say it is a busy intersection for where you guys are starting to cross.
I think we just walk, let people see this.
Yeah, they
We've
can
act
see the
normal.
masks. We've got
We've-
masks on.
We've put a little sign here. They'll be gone. They'll see us walking with the masks now, and the halflings are gone. Maybe the word spreads. And if we ever need to like whisper to someone in a tavern, let's just say, "Did you guys hear about the Ivory Hand?"
Spread the word.
Spread the word, right?
Spread the word.
So let them maybe see us. What do you guys think?
It's fine.
Aye, let's go.
Like to punch someone.
Okay.
Are we taking our masks off?
No,
No, keep the mask on.
We gotta keep them on.
No, we're not walking stealthily with the mask.
I have my hood actually off. So it's full on golden, fucking red, everything, but with a mask with white. So red eyes, golden skin, golden hair.
You guys start walking. Two guards come around the corner and they approach you. Say, sorry, this area is kind of restricted. What are you guys doing here?
We're looking for a fellow named Dasher.
I do believe we know him, but no one has been able to find him. Do you have some information?
We have his address.
Yeah, I'll have some information for you now. Just give me a second. It's just Staggart, the captain. We're kind of helping him look for these troublesome fellows that have been breaking glasses, and we had Dasher as part of this whole ordeal. So yeah, we're just trying to track them down because we hear you guys are not getting anywhere with
The halflings
finding
won't
them.
bother you anymore.
Make a persuasion check at advantage.
That's a good one. 13. This is even better. What am I making? Persuasion. 18 plus 6.
Okay, well, we do ask you to just keep out of the restriction sections. It's not against the law, but it's genuine where shady people do their things, and to be honest, you all don't look exactly upright with the law. But if you say that the individuals have been taken care of, we will believe you. We will report that to the captain and to the people who have reported these incidents to us. But you say you are going to take care of Dasher. Where would that be?
We're not going to take care. We're looking for him. We're looking for Dasher. Apparently he hired these... we have questions for him. Why did he hire these halflings to break glasses?
Okay, well, you handle that. We are going to go and deal with this warehouse particular thing here. All right.
Sounds good.
But before he
Yes.
ignore.
Yes. Those are some awfully big horns you have.
If you see any of the halflings again,
With his long fingernails. and his-
Long fingernails, just like...
if you see any of the halflings again,
Sorry, it's the fish smell. Yes. If we see them again,
warn them, and if they ever pitch up again, just tell them. The ivory hand will take care of them again. If you see them,
is that a
report
new
to us.
guild? What did he pay so many of them? Is that a new guild we're supposed to be?
Just
is
say
what
that.
you call yourselves.
Yeah, just
Okay,
fancy kids.
fine. You deal with that. We have more important things to do. Goodbye. Those are some big horns you have, ma'am. Bye. And they skedoodle off.
Because
Okay.
she's horny.
So there's
So
a
you
new
guys-
faction in town, everyone. That's the point. That's
You guys
exactly
make
the
yourselves,
point.
you guys make your way up to the street. Again, you're still in the restricted section, but the guards seem to be busy with a couple of other stuff. Can I have the marching order, please? How you guys doing this?
Same order? Oh, maybe you shouldn't be in front. In case
I
it's
don't
in
think
front.
you should be in front.
Yeah.
Thanks, Zobrick.
DM to player.
Zobrick.
To player who don't look for traps.
Zobrick just runs in.
Normally I would, but this I'm not because I'm just on a fucking singular.
Yeah, with that.
Very,
with that,
very
personality.
aggressive,
Yep.
very nonchalant. Don't care what happens. That's something.
Can you give me features, please? Thank you.
I think yeah, Zobrick might go first. Good idea.
Aye. Right, let's do this. Okay, so you guys walk up, and it's a very dilapidated shack. You can see there's a couple of boards hanging off. It doesn't really look like there's someone supposed to be living here. The door's like kind of off its hinges. You can see mold and barnacles. So the house does seem to have appeared to be in one of like when the tides were flooding in Waterdeep. You guys would know this. There was a massive flood at the docks, and a lot of the houses were damaged, and there was a lot of water damage. This house does look a little bit dilapidated, but it's quite big for something that
Dilapidated.
is not supposed to have anyone there. And you see there's like a hole in one of the steps. You do see there are some footprints leading into the place.
Monk, look for traps. You're good.
Am I?
I'm still a bit. Oh,
Is that an
I'm drinking
investigation or a
a.
perception?
That's gonna be investigation. We don't have anyone that's actually good with that, but I'm not gonna do it this
Wait, let
time.
me check, let me check.
Hold
I'll
on,
look.
let's see what is Zorbrex investigate.
he
no.
looked. He looked.
I'll look. I'll
Not
look.
me.
Okay, you'll look.
Plus 3.
He look.
Okay, I'm +2. You're +2. You're +2. You look.
I'm
He look.
looking. I'm looking.
You look.
Okay, you're looking for traps.
Not me.
Not me.
not at investigation. It's not at advantage.
Yikes.
Yikes.
Yeah.
I need
So-
another potion of healing. 1.
9 plus 3.
12 total. Okay.
3 plus 4.
You-
Can I? Where are we walking? Are we walking now into the?
I don't know what you guys are doing. He's looking for traps. I'm
I'm-
assuming you're walking in.
I'm looking for traps, and I said,
Okay, well, from the outside, you don't really see anything, and if you choose to go up to the door is kind of hanging off its hinges, and like if you just peer inside, you can see 60 feet in front of you.
Same question. Same
But
story.
as you look, your vision just gets a little bit green on the side, just a little green, as you start looking into this, and you realize that this is magical darkness. And you blink again, and you still have that green just around your peripheral vision.
Single story, double story.
Double story.
We can't see anything inside.
You guys got
For the
So I'm
doubles, describe the building again. Is there any like
so
ledge?
there's like some windows. It's a bit broken. There's a couple of windows shattered out, the doors hanging off. A couple of stairs, one like with a hole in it. Lots of boards, like look like they've been twisted and broken off. A couple of barnacles sitting outside, sea moss, seaweed, that kind
And
of
on
thing.
the outside, is it just
That's
like a
that's
straight?
on the
That's
outside.
the
It's more like
outside. Double
a
building?
straight up block and then like a triangle type thing. So one of those like small little dinky.
But there's not like a section that's sticking out. That's
no,
like
no,
a
no,
step
no,
up.
no.
And any windows?
Quite a few windows, broken,
Balconies?
broken, no balcony.
Otherwise, could have lifted you up.
Also can jump, double jump.
You can.
You can double jump. The window's open. The window's not closed. You can double jump. It'll just.
Can I not give you a?
But the first thing is though, I do try and look inside as well, and I can't see shit. I'm like,
I'm gonna first just wait for James
don't
to
see
come
anything.
back and see what he's
can't see anything.
it's like I don't see anything. I was like, Zobrek,
Zobrek can't see shit.
when he goes in.
You can see.
I know, I could
It's
see.
magical darkness.
Guys, stop!
But
I can't see anything.
Zobrek went in. He's like, guys, I can't see fucking shit.
My swords are out. Does it give any kind of vision?
Nope.
Okay, because this is gears of radiant vision. I'm like,
It's
James.
not good.
Is
It's
Zobrek
not good.
in or
Okay,
is he
I'll
busy
peek.
walking?
Zobrek's
He's
in.
If
in.
Zobrek walked in, I'll now walk in and I'll like peer over his shoulder and see what I can see.
Make an investigation check for me.
Investigation, let's go. Better this time, please.
No one else can see, but you can
Let's
see.
go.
through this now. There you go.
16 plus 3. So,
19.
You do see in the corner, it does look like there's a little urn that seems to be giving off this mist.
Eldritch Blast,
Eldritch Blast. Roll an attack.
Immediately.
17 plus.
Oh, that
a
thing
lot.
shatters. Like, the darkness subsides. The light starts shining in. You guys see a couple of broken pieces of furniture. A little rug that seems to have been torn apart. You do notice a distinct amount of rat bite marks on everything. And not small. I would say there's at least, it looks like if a
That's
dog
weird.
was a rat,
I
if
was
a rat
like-
was a dog size,
The dog is
I was
alright.
like, I was like, everybody, there's rats here, and like you'll see,
Let's call
I'm
it Chihuahua.
reaching.
You can get your rat buddy again.
Oh no, not again.
Again.
I'm just using my swords to just give a bit of light as we're looking around the
it's
place.
light enough. Light enough.
Okay.
They
Follow
still
it.
like.
I was like, there's still a rat here. I know it's light enough, and like
It's a rat,
I
though.
reach into my bag and I get an actual torch ready with flame.
You guys just here on
No.
the floor above.
Yeah,
No.
I'm getting flame ready. I was like, get ready for rats.
It's a rat though.
It was like, if you see the, it was like, and big ones. So like, because I've investigated, I've seen this. Bite marks
Are you
everywhere.
like showing us the bite marks?
Like I was like, everywhere, guys, everywhere. I'm showing it now.
Oh shit.
So I'm getting my torch, my flame ready because I
Got my
like,
quarter stuff out.
My stuff's all.
You all hear, who's in my house? And you,
and
hear,
then I like,
you see halfling individual, long mullet hair, long nails, green. So these nails have been there for a while. Teeth all yellowed up, kind of almost looks
Ooh.
rabid. Two huge rats next to him.
Dasha? We have a delivery for you. Take out the parchment and I chuck it to him.
How'd you find me?
We were told to find you.
The ivory hand knows all.
Those little shits told you where I am.
The ivory hand knows all.
Those little shits told you where I am, didn't they?
I'm just gonna look like.
I have to say, remember, he's never seen anything
looking
like me
another
before in
way.
his life either.
He's
So,
not even remotely intimidated.
oh.
Remember, we
Takes out another piece of parchment.
Oh, more.
Take it back to Vajra and leave my docile.
Okay.
Okay.
You walk back up.
And I'm just like, doesn't
Like,
Volo...
Oh,
should we ask him about
hold
Volo?
on.
Volo! Sorry. Volo! Where's Volo? Do you know anything about where Volo is?
What the fuck is that?
Okay, there's no Volo.
Who doesn't know Volo?
Everybody
Apparently
has
him.
one.
Here,
What's that?
there's 100 pieces of gold for your hard work. It's grand.
What hard work?
Whatever.
Take the gold.
Take the gold.
Okay.
Weird interaction.
Sure, that's going to be 15 each.
And we
plus
all look at
10,
each other
so
very confused right now.
18 gold each. Right.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm having spells ready. I'm fighting.
I'm like, he's up, I'm like, I wanted to fight today.
Sam.
Don't say that.
We should go look for the fighter.
Yes. Get something done
At least
today.
We can spar. We can spar.
First the
In my
fight.
house. No, but we can spar.
Before
with my
we
sword.
before we do anything, Nadara, can we just take a look? And then like I'll look at the parchment. Do I see anything funny about it?
It's just a piece of parchment.
take my
I
sword.
want to open up the parchment and look at it. What is it?
Right?
One of them magical reedy bitches.
Put my
I
cloak
didn't
back
even bother
on.
with the
Cover
first
up
Anyone
in my-
who has detect magic can read.
Oh, hold on.
I don't take detect magic.
Someone has detect magic that can read that. This is just DM mentioning to players, not the
Sure.
I definitely.
I go back into my...
Where do you find that?
don't
Under
have it.
It'll be
action
under your spells.
spells.
I don't
Detect,
have it.
detect magic is a spell.
No,
I never
I don't know.
prepared. Yeah.
prepared.
Oh, you don't have it prepared.
I've
Okay.
got
So,
detect good and evil.
a
though.
friendly reminder to prepare your spells for the next day
yeah.
each time, because otherwise the spells that you had are the ones that you prepared. Because
Long
some
rest.
fights, if you don't want to use healing and you want to maybe use like a powerful spell, it's always good to have healing, but if you have another healer in the party, sometimes you don't prepare healing. Right?
Well, that we don't have.
We most certainly do not.
So...
Well, none of you wanted to play Bard, so
No.
No,
Oh, hell no.
you can do that.
And the nice thing out of, basically out of character here, if we're going to do something for a specific day that might not need a lot of fighting, then you can prepare certain spells that might help for that. So if we're like going for a heist or something, and there's very specific spells that can help for a heist, but not for fighting, it might be good to prepare those spells.
So,
So
like,
that's why you can actually
if
mix
you
and match
if you
those.
mix and match, so let's say you guys are gonna go like now with this particular thing, just DM to players out there. If you want to prepare spells and you know that your party is going there to try and negotiate, and you're not gonna fight really much, and you are a cleric or you're a mage cleric, so you can either prepare suggestion or charm person or friends over healing, but generally a lot of clerics play healer, so that's why you generally have like a bard or a spellcaster that has suggestion or charm person, and they don't necessarily have to prepare because they have a lot of spell slots to do those things, whereas a cleric has got a massive amount of spells, but you're not a mage caster, so you can't just cast spells willy-nilly.
Yeah, I've got about 6 healings.
Exactly, you've got so many spells, but remember, my love, you can either go cleric paladin or cleric mage caster, which means you can be a cleric that can cast a whole bunch of spells. The only problem with that is you won't be tanky, so you'll more be like jester than like a pike. Pike
Please
was
heal me
more
though, because
yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Pike was more paladin cleric. Jester was
blends well,
cleric mage caster.
I think I'm gonna go more into a pike.
You guys see as I'm standing there, I go full blue, white again, very solemn. Now I'm pissed off because I wanted to fight, and I'm in my
He's like in his emo stage.
I'm in my
now.
emo stage now again. I'm like, let's just go home.
Okay.
Oh,
So
back to
we're
Vajra.
going
what are you guys doing?
Vajra.
I need to go to
Vajra.
Corgi.
We're going to stop at
You
Corgi.
want to go to Corgis?
Yes.
Sure.
So you guys go to Corgis.
Masks off, maybe.
Yeah.
Masks off.
Yeah, because I went into a shop without the mask.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
So let's all just have a
You
mask
were
off.
saying? Okay, so you guys make your way. Very busy. You guys can see a lot of people are starting to prepare for the winter festival. You can see there's a lot of reams being hung up.
Yeah,
a lot of
my
stores
cloak's
coming
now
up.
completely taken off. I'm
I've
in my
rewrapped your
okay,
hand.
I'm brown attire.
Okay, your full brown attire. So
Yeah.
you guys walk, and as you get there, you see there's quite a bit of hustle and bustle in the bakery as well. You see there's quite a bit of hustle and bustle by the other shop. That shop has since reopened, since you guys scared the holy hell out of that particular individual. And you guys go in. Corgi is busy with 2 clients. You see 2 tall humans, dark-skinned. They're busy ordering something. It seems like they're prepping for a wedding. One is busy looking at what they're dressing. The other one is looking for a specific attire. And she says, "Oh, hi, welcome back. You were fairly fast."
They gone.
Corgi, we've sorted out your
That's such a wonderful smile you have.
issue.
You see the 2 individuals kind of like stare at you, go, my, you do have a wonderful smile. It's so nice to see tieflings actually smiling for a change. I hear the guards came over and they told me that you had already taken care of the problem.
We have, and if they do come back, just leave a message for the ivory hand, and we'll see if we get the
Fantastic.
message.
And where may I leave a message for the ivory hand?
Lift Tavern.
Lift Tavern.
Oh, the Live Here Tavern.
Yes.
Is that where? Oh, I heard someone had renovated that place. You are holding a event
so
next
wrong.
week, yes?
This is going
As
so
part
wrong.
of the winter
Well,
event.
I get it.
We are?
No.
We're holding
You
an
were
event.
out there.
Yes, we are. We all went
Are
in.
you all in?
We all
Yes.
went
I'm the one outside. I'm keeping watch.
So-
Sorry, what's your name?
Hi, my name is Leandro.
Hi, Koji.
Good to meet you. So,
Wait a minute.
she won't know. It's completely different.
No,
she's,
Rudy.
she's looking. No, I must have mistaken you for someone else. Yes.
So we are the owners of the Ivory, of the
Live
Live
Here
Tavern,
Tavern.
of
Live
Live
Here
Here Tavern.
Yes.
But the Ivory Hand has asked if anyone needs to get hold of them, just to leave a white handprint on one of the walls there, and then they will look and reach out for them. We don't know who they are, we don't know where they are, but they've been doing good around the city, so I think if you do need them, then you can get hold of them. But we are called the Obsidians. We are not the Ivory Hand, we are the Obsidians. We are at Live Here Tavern. The Ivory Hand is a good... Yes, okay.
Make a deception check.
I mean...
Never mind. Natural 1.
Yeah,
19.
19.
Okay.
Natural 1.
Plus,
She
I
believes
just
in
wanted to check.
everything you say.
21.
Natural 1. Yes, I rolled.
His word is the gospel.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I do have a reward for you. Could you possibly come back in a week? I'll have it prepared
This is scuffed.
especially for
So
you.
scuffed.
Very well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
At least you know good when it matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
I was like, well, I guess we get this parchment to Vajra and let's make our way.
Cool.
Making my way.
Yeah. So take
Okay.
you guys the better part.
So we need
of-
to make a note that we have to be back in a week's
You
time.
have to be.
You do have to be
Yeah.
back
You
in a
have
week's
to be.
time. They did nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zorbek's just like kind of also sad, so he like kind of walks next to you. It's like kind of got his axe like almost like kind of dragging behind. It's like, I was so looking forward to a brawl today.
We can... You have to fight, remember? The tavern. There's a competition.
I do, but that's only next week at the winter festival.
We can
Can't
fight
wait
at my
a week.
We can fight at my place.
You
But
can fight at your
Vajra
place.
first. Vajra first.
Okay, cool. So you guys go off to Vajra. I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Wisdom saving throw.
As you guys enter the Black Tower, I need all of you to make a wisdom saving throw.
In the Black Tower Wisdom?
Black Tower, right?
Hey, that's pretty
Ooh,
good.
that's pretty decent.
Oh dear, I got a 9.
14.
19 again, dude. I'm serious. Please look. Please just look. This purple dice today is... Please look.
Damn,
And you heard
son.
them in your
Yes.
Wait, is this a saving throw?
Wisdom saving throw.
Saving throws are below your
Okay, I got a 19.
19. Okay.
19.
30 20.
12.
12.
22.
22.
Nice.
15. Everyone but Zalaria. Wait,
I'm
is that
supposed to be
12
wise.
total?
Is that 12 total?
That's
no?
9 plus 3,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Wow.
Zalaria?
Wait, what's the saving throws here plus 5? It's not a saving throw.
It's a
right?
wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw.
Proficient.
Oh, she's proficient, so that is
So it's a 5.
plus 5.
Five,
So
yeah.
what's your total?
9. Was that?
So
14.
14 now.
14. Yes, you guys are lucky. All of you resist the fear effect
Oh!
as you see in front of you Volathan. And next to him, 2 skeletons. Behind him, 1 ogre. Behind them, 3 dark elf rangers.
Hold on.
Wait.
Start again, please.
You see in
Vola?
front of you Volathan.
Volathamp.
Mm-hmm. Volo.
Volo.
Behind, next to Volo, 2 skeletal warriors.
Like facing him.
No, next to him. Standing side by side.
Okay.
You see 1 ogre behind him. And just on top of the balcony, so where the stairs are, where the balcony is, 1, 2, 3 dark elf rangers.
Dark elf.
Dark elf.
Not drow.
No. Dark.
We should have asked about the drow. Fuck.
What?
We'll get there, guys. We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. We're doing better, okay? We're doing better.
But we haven't left yet.
No, but you should have asked Dasher about the drow.
Yeah.
You didn't.
Fuck. We can go to him again later.
Damn.
Shit.
See Volo say, "Welcome back. It's been a while since I've seen you."
It's
Hey,
like,
Volo.
Hi.
it's like nod my head.
What's with the guards?
Oh, these aren't guards, these are friends.
Friends.
No, but
Where's
For
Vajra?
you people I picked up. Oh no, Volo's right here.
Saying, where's Vajra?
Oh, Vajra. Taken care of.
Inside check. What does he mean?
I'm holding on to my quarter stuff.
Natural.
Natural 20!
Yay!
25. Dude, this dice is... With all my questions, my fighting
It's
is
loaded.
trash.
It's loaded.
You get the feeling he says he's dispatched of her.
So taking care of her, as in taking care of her. I tell everyone, guys, big problem. He's killed her. What the fuck? And I just start taking a couple of steps back, making sure that I'm just in the
Door
right area.
closes. Bam.
Yeah. Guys, get ready to fight. Like, as in now, everything. Cut myself straight away. I'm
Okay.
fucking ready.
My quarter stuff's out.
Where
already
are we? Hold on
reaching
a
for it.
minute.
In the Black Tower,
In the Black Tower.
where the Vajra is
And-
supposed to be.
Vajra has been killed.
You don't know.
He
don't
says
know.
he's
He
taking
says-
He
care
says
of
he's
her.
taking care of her.
Okay.
I need all of you to roll.
D20. Initiative.
Thank
Initiative?
you. That one. I was going to say investigation. I thought you guys were doing so many so many
19.
investigation checks here today. Oh, jeepers.
And I only took 3 damage.
Okay, so hold on.
I got 21
So lucky for me.
investigation.
Hold on.
What?
No.
Initiative.
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 We're fighting.
We're fighting.
Wait, so the plus 2 initiative stacks on
below.
No,
It's below your
If
picture.
Yeah.
You roll your initiative.
Below your
Fuck, but
picture.
I've already changed my form.
Okay, yeah. Below the picture.
Because I'm sulking.
At the top.
Yeah.
So I can't change it
Initiative.
again.
Plus
This is the
2.
problem,
Plus
Plus
2.
2.
19,
because I
20,
can't
21.
one of
Okay,
the forms
so
allows me
hold
to bam someone else.
25 to 20.
21.
21. Zalaria.
Plus
21.
18.
20 to 15.
19. 18.
18.
Yay!
I have a higher
19.
dex, I think. 3
Yeah.
dex.
Hold on. So
Only
Nadara.
index.
19.
What did you get?
You have the higher dexterity. Lee Ednor
Swordbreak?
on 18. Zorbek rolled a 10.
Oh.
Plus initiative.
Plus initiative.
Oh.
Jesus.
Fina
We need to
on
choose the
18.
biggest person so we
Um,
can flank.
15 to
Who got
10.
19?
15 to 10.
Yeah.
10 to 5.
14, sorry, 14.
Oh, 14. Okay. James. 14. Just give me a
Unless
second. I
someone
gotta
got
roll
higher
for
than
the other
me,
people.
yeah. 1 second.
Ooh, I know.
I will follow your lead, so...
Ooh, no.
Skeletons.
It's
Ogre
Volo,
and Dark Elves.
Volo, 2 skeletons, Ogre, Dark Elves.
Ooh.
I think it's...
If I go in between, I'm gonna get like fucking flanked. So I'll go to
Yeah.
the side.
That's why the problem is, if it's Volo, 2 skeletons, Ogre, any one of those will be able to curl around us.
Unless I just go to the side.
To the side.
Ooh, I know.
by the
I
scale
have
of things.
advantage on skeletons.
Exactly. So you go one, I go the other.
You can take
And
over.
there we go. And there we go.
And then we into them. Okay. We won't have advantage of
If
flanking
it's
on the
volle,
skeletons,
bye
though.
bye party.
Yeah, but
My party.
we'll see.
So,
I don't know.
But I don't need that on skeletons.
as
though.
you guys
I
start
can-
getting your weapons out, you see an arrow land right in the middle of you, right in the middle of the battlefield, and you see this figure, hooded figure, jump off and land in front of you, pull her hood back and say, "Not this time." And that's where we're gonna end our session.
You can't end the session.
Yes, I can.
Not this time.
Not this time.
Initiative.
But that was an
That-
arrow that came in.
That is
into
an
the-
arrow that landed in the middle of you, like in the middle. So here's your party. There's the other party in the middle,
Stupid.
and she landed right there. Grabbed the arrow,
Who
put
was
it
it?
back.
What was it? Do we see? Do we see anything? Or
We'll have to
aren't
wait
you
until next session.
Boo!
Yes.
Wait
Half an
until
hour.
next session.
No, but I'm rolling good now. Next session I'm gonna be rolling bad.
And the reason we're stopping now is because this fight is going to take you a long time. I will guarantee you.
But I'm rolling good today.
Wait, don't
Lost
we
because
usually
of
stop at
lost.
four?
Huh?
Don't we usually stop at 4?
What?
Okay, no, never mind.
No.
Normally at 3.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for episode 8. We had some technical difficulties, but again, thank you to all of the party members for sorting this out. Next week, we will have our special guest come up, so look out for next week's episode. We will have a special guest come up next week.
On
Next
Dragon Ball Z.
session.
Next session, I was
Next
like,
session.
I say van wag even een bietjie.
Wait a minute. Next session, look out for the episode over on YouTube. It should be up tomorrow or next weekend. Until then, take care of yourselves, everyone. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't followed, hit the follow button. Check out the previous episodes on the YouTube channel, !YT. For the entire playlist, leave it on in the background. And we'll find out what's going to happen in the next session of Lords of Magic. Until then, everyone, bye-bye.
Bye. Next time, Dragon Ball Z. We all get.